Faraway friends, you have found yourself once more over to Darkeport, Curse of Strahd edition. Shout out.
So good at that.
Yes.
I'm so excited.
No, it's good. It's good times as we are deep into the tale. Shout out to Constructed Chaos, our sister stream. Alex, Morgan, rest of the Chaos crew. Thank you so much for being on this journey with us.
Indeed.
And we have our seduction scent, which is certainly coming into play after things got a little steamy last session.
Just right over
Just a little bit.
so close to me. What can you expect? The candle is right in your face.
The candle is right there.
I don't know. You don't see me acting
a nightmare.
too seduced, so I can't blame the candle.
He was hot and cold.
Literally, yes. Well, you know,
Same time.
Melissa's. I think as you intimated last time, seduction takes many forms,
It does.
and sometimes
Sometimes it's candle form.
more literal. Sometimes it is candle form. Sometimes it's more about a place of belonging rather than eros.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So, with that, we will go ahead and light that puppy. Or wait, you had something for us,
You
yes?
want me to light a puppy?
You had a little. Sorry, you
This
had a
isn't
little
that kind
something
of
for
game.
us.
Okay.
No,
We're not going that.
not even in Barovia.
No, not even Barovia.
No
that
puppy
is still a sin.
Hey friends, how you doing? We would greatly appreciate it if you like what you see. Please make sure you're subscribed to our channel. And if you want to see some bonus content, you can check that out on our Patreon at patreon.com/darkport. If you want to see a little bit of behind the scenes stuff and get a little more info about our weekly or monthly schedules and such, then follow us on Instagram at Darkeport. And however you support us, we just want you to know how much we appreciate it. It's because of y'all that we can even keep doing this. So thank you for watching.
Indeed.
Well said.
And now, I will not be nice again. As I enter the fair.
It's all over. It's all over now. All right, let's get that
Light her up.
the not puppy.
We just
Not a
leveled up,
puppy,
by the way.
just a candle. That's so sad.
The candle of tales is lit.
Oh yes, and we have two journals.
all real now,
today.
Yay. We're gonna hit him with some extra insights today.
All right, we're gonna do yours first.
I'll do mine now.
Oh, then we'll do roll-offs.
Oh yeah,
we
we roll
leveled
hit
up.
points.
We gotta roll hit points.
Good point.
At some point.
We need to do that.
Me.
Journal first.
Okay, I'll read and then we'll do some hitty points. All right. When I was a child, things were different. You see, in my culture, we hold a gifting ceremony that determines which moon you will follow. Our powers of sorcery will come from our moon, and this will determine our path for the rest of our lives. My parents served different moons. They were young when they had me and so excited to see which path I would follow. It's only with hindsight that I can see the pressure that I felt. I wanted to please both of them, but knew this wasn't possible. It never occurred to me there was a way to please neither. The worst part is, I knew something was wrong even before the ceremony. I remember one night my mother came into my room. We sat on my bed and looked out the window at the two moons, dark Umbra and bright, resplendent Lucida. At one point, I realized my mother was no longer looking at the moons, but at me. She leaned into me and whispered, "You can feel it, can't you?" I knew which moon would be mine long before the ceremony. Most folks do. She gave me a kiss on my forehead and tucked me into bed. I could hardly sleep that night. I laid awake, staring down those moons, begging one of them to claim me, to show me I was theirs. But somewhere in me, I knew these moons didn't want me. And after my failed gifting ceremony, my parents didn't either. They continued to speak to me, but it was cold and distant. I lived in our house, but felt like an unwanted guest. What I wouldn't have given to have my mother sit on my bed again, to kiss my forehead. I couldn't bear it long and quickly left home to train as a diplomat as one of the few options that would get me out of town and away from my failure and embarrassment. Now I'm the furthest away I've ever been, And while many things that are happening are confusing at best and terrifying at worst, one thing that little Farron never could have imagined is that a foreign moon, shrouded in mist, would one day claim her and finally set her on a path. Where it leads, I haven't a single clue. But it's worth it just to be chosen.
God!
That was the whisper.
Oh my god! Yeah! Holy crap. How do I get into a sexy move after that?
You're sexy.
Do you see the goosebumps?
Look at
do
those,
you wanna-
those pimples.
That was amazing, Caitlin.
That was very
was
good.
beautiful.
An insight that we all needed.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, you're doing it? Okay. Okay, all right, do it.
Okay, so this is after, obviously I just read a journal last week, and it was about whenever I was on the brink of dying. And this right now isn't much soon after I just hit a lot of inspiration. If you saw the last episode, you know. If you didn't, go back and watch it.
Yes.
You're gonna need the context.
This was all Kenzie. We did not say she had to write.
I wasn't supposed to write a journal.
You just did it. She just did it.
I love dark romance.
Bonus journal.
Anyways.
Seduction.
Okay. Okay, so this is, remember, I'm weak. I just almost died. I was terrified. Okay? Alright. The effigy lay in ruin. Its malignant presence finally broken, and yet the hill felt no lighter. The mist still clung to the earth, the thick and watchful, and as they were merely waiting for something else to unfold. I saw him again, by the wall. Strahd. Dismounted from his dark mare and seated at the edge of the fog, he stared into it as I had so many times before. Only this time, I understood what he was saying. Not just mist, but memory. A castle lingered there, half real, half forgotten, white stone, dulled, no banners, no life. A relic of something that once was. Not a throne of power, but a ghost of it. And for the first time, I wondered if the mists were not merely trapping us, but tormenting him. When I approached Strahd, I lowered my hood. There was no use pretending anymore. He already knew what I was. And when I asked him what he was looking at, he spoke not as the demigod I had imagined, but as something simpler, quieter. He hinted at a life before the darkness claimed him, before the crown, before the power, a docile life, a fragile one. And then he saw it. The hag's mark upon me. Not my favorite attribute. He named it effortlessly, as though my body were another page in a book he had already read. And then calmly, almost gently, he offered to rid me of it. Not as a bargain, not as a threat, simply an offer. And for a fleeting moment, I closed my eyes, foolishly expecting some grand gesture, some wave of magic to happen to me, and instead his voice, low, rich, dangerous, told me the truth. The hags would need to die by his hand, and soon, but not here and not yet. I couldn't hide my little bit of, I guess, disappointment. He warned me of exhaustion, me, lurking dangers still roaming in the fields, the scarecrows, the blights, death waiting for the careless, which could be us. And then he offered us protection, safe passage back to the winery. Is this a trick? But that was when he spoke of her, the pale girl. The one Farron has seen since Death House. The one bound to the mist themselves. But when Strahd spoke of her name, something shifted. He did not command her. He did not own her. If anything, it seemed that the mists answered to her and not him. And for the first time, I saw the limits of his power. In the quiet that followed, Strahd offered me his hand. His horse lifted us effortlessly into the air, and I rode behind him, arms wrapped around his waist as instructed. The contact startled me, an unwelcome spark I refused to dwell on. And when we returned to the hill, the others stared. I said nothing. I let Strahd speak, and not wanting to catch the questionable gazes that surely were waiting for me, when it was time to leave, he hopped us up on the horse and extended out his hand again. And I accepted the offer. Don't judge me. The thought of walking another 5 feet could have killed me itself. This time, he pulled me in front of him. And I should have refused, but I was exhausted. Body shaking, mind frayed, death still so too close in my thoughts. His presence was cold, and possibly cold, and yet the flames of his horse radiated heat. It was this fire and ice, power and emptiness, and for a moment, I leaned into him. I felt safe and immediately hated myself for it. And when I did, there was no heartbeat. The absence was deafening, a reminder of what he truly is. The reminder made me pull away, and he noticed. And he whispered to me, oh, hold on. Okay. I may not have a pulse. He brushed his voice against my ear, but I can make it beat everywhere. And for a moment, I sat straight after that, heart racing, not from fear alone, but from the realization of just how dangerous this game could be. Strahd is not my ally. He is not my salvation, but he is watching me. And for now, I intend to let him.
Woo!
Woo! Alright, that's it.
Wow, Casey. Yeah, well done. Damn. 2 fire journals. Love it.
Sexual.
Okay.
Sorry that was so long. That's
No, that was perfect.
It was a good.
It was a good little recap, too.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's true.
Yeah, bring him
Yeah,
all
it
in.
was.
Yeah, it was. I felt like worried that it was going to be kind of recappy, because I did, but...
It was the definition of
It was good character
All right,
insight. I liked it.
Oof. Yeah, no, it's good because sometimes for our away friends, we go quite a distance before we can actually film these. So it's always good to hear
That's
that
what I was
back
worried
in
about.
emotional
I wanted it to
states.
be like soon after that thing happened because it was fiery. So.
No, absolutely. All right, so y'all are at the winery. You had that discussion
We got to roll off, right?
about.
Oh, yeah, we gotta do hit points.
Oh, you're right. We need to roll some hit
order
points.
today.
Which one do we use for that again?
For you, it's a die 8,
Yeah, lucky beesh.
and you add your Constitution bonus to it. For you, die 8, die 10 for Gira, and die 6 for Farron.
I rolled an 8.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mine's a 2, so 4 for me. So that means our total hit points.
Your
are-
maximum, goes up by 4 for you. And
I rolled a
yours-
2 again.
Oh,
I
sorry.
rolled a 2 for my Lacala hit points on Tuesday, and a 2 for my Farron hit
The average.
Let's
But that's plus 5, so.
Are we all totally healed now?
Yeah, because you had that nice long rest in your chosen essence. Makes all sins go
Take what
away.
I can get.
And you're putting in the tough feat too, Gira.
Squishy baby.
Yeah, that extra 2.
sorcerer.
And Justin, I think you get 1 extra hit point.
Dude.
Dwarf dues. Dwarf dues.
So everyone's what, like 50 and 60? And
No, I'm 41.
At my
41?
That makes
I'm at a paltry,
less than you, but
63.
Kenzie, what are
It's embarrassing, really.
too much fun over here. Too much fun over here.
There's so much giggling over there. I'm just bemoaning my life over here.
So your squishy,
Feeling
your
squishy.
your squishy life, your squishy life over there. What's your max hit points now?
38.
38. That's better. It's better than a swift kick in the teeth.
I was feeling better because Kenzie's only at 41, but I was like, wait, you could transform into something with like 60 hit points.
Yeah, it's a lot more.
You technically, I think, have the largest hit pool out of everybody.
Well, now that I have this
When you factor
61.
in your
When you count the fact that you're able to turn into.
If she gets a chance to use it, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because there are things that can prevent that. All right, so there was a very
I'm sitting at 68.
that's powerful. It's a very important rest
I rolled a.
period for the group, as all of you feel this. This is the most quiet stoking of the chosen essence yet in Barovia. This is actually more Barovian in that it's just a slow push, an accretion, an accumulation of force, and then finally, when you wake up, you realize that all of you have changed. And for the more metaphysical amongst you, you may muse, or philosophical, you may muse that this means that even that most fundamental part of yourself that makes you special, that makes you extraordinary, is beginning to resign itself, or at least come to an understanding that you are very much in Barovia. So, for some of you, I'll just note your time in Barovia has now exceeded the time that you were going toward the capital of your own world, that you were moving toward Isis End.
Oh, shit.
Because you're starting to rack up a bit of time. And if you wait for Adrian to come back just to keep momentum going, then you're actually going to be there a second day. And he does return then. So I'm going to say there's one just normal day in there, one day.
Wow.
Of cleaning, of training, of not exactly feasting, but of food, no fights.
Oh my God, we just had a
You
fight.
followed the fights, now you get food.
I went to
The night
bed.
before that,
I went to bed angry
works,
at you.
yes.
I called your shit out.
Yeah.
And yeah, and through that time, Morgathi is unusually reflective, quiet, maybe even a little brooding. He does help with the cleanup, but you notice that this usually just, gregarious, because he's a force in whatever room he's in. And instead he's kind of pulling off. And Artexia, I feel like you would probably be the person who would notice this the most. I mean, all of you would see this because you're all in close association now. But at some point, maybe toward the, as night falls on that second day, as it becomes more gray and darker. He's low gray.
Since we call
No,
it.
we're high gray, right? Actually,
On the
that's
spectrum of gray, where it does
Mid-gray.
mid-gray,
Low
high gray.
gray,
Yeah,
high
that's
gray.
that's not a bad one, Kenzie. You see him out near where the people buried the bodies of all the fallen workers when they got attacked, when they had the initial attack here. Because remember, it wasn't just the Mardikovs here; it was a bunch of they had basically like a village here.
Oh, yeah.
And a lot of them got buried, and he's sitting over there brooding. So he's off a bit. The winery is still, he's not dumb. He's not going to wander, hundreds of feet away, but it's behind him. Who do you want to be there then?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean, honestly, I've been kind of wandering away from everyone in general, so the fact
Yeah.
that he's isolated, I'm going towards that, yeah.
So without looking at you, he senses you, the two pureblood elves in the group, you with a lineage that stretches back 40,000 years, because you are within your people's matriarchs, the demigoddess Kishtari Lunara, who is the head of the Elven Union. You're in her direct line. So he, without turning, he says, it's a hell of a thing. I didn't realize exactly what had come through. You've seen me channel spells before, haven't you? And then he does turn and look at you.
I'm not surprised that he didn't know I was there. Yeah, of course I have. What did you feel?
When he takes his grimoire out, opens it. Looks around,
I look at what he was looking for.
and you see some freshly tilled earth of some of these corpses. Corpus motus.
Zambi.
It's like, Kathy! I just say that in bone.
As the corpse sits up,
Look around to see if anyone else is seeing this.
he's chosen his moment well.
Yeah.
All right then. One step closer.
To what?
Flops back, and it's just a corpse again. And he goes back and carefully, I'm going to say he took a shovel out here with him, just carefully reburies.
I was about to say, I'm going to start, doing a little kick of the dirt towards it, because I don't want anyone to see that he was messing with their bodies. These are their bodies for the people, yeah.
Nothing happened.
What if they get mad that we're moving them around?
We've been here barely more than a fortnight, and I've made more progress than I did in almost a century at the College of Mysteries. I don't even know how to feel about that. This place is detestable, but it is a crucible as well, in every sense of the fucking word.
It's almost nice. It seems like we're in the right place, but it's not the place we want to be. It's almost like the world is laughing at us.
How do you think the others would react? That this is what I channeled.
I'm not sure about... Fuck it.
That thing is under my
Why, I gotta think it's Durgan!
Yeah.
Dang, what the heck about to call him Gira? I feel like Durgan might be the most wary of this new gift.
Of course Durgan would be. But even he would have to understand that the utility of that, the thing is under my control.
For now.
For a day, actually. And I can make it under my control, essentially, indefinitely. And if I'm industrious, more than one. Probably as many as 4.
For a whole day you can hold these?
It'll take me a couple days to build it up. There's some shuffling around of magic, but essentially, yes.
What do you want to do with this? How are you planning to harness this?
I don't know yet. But I think those people in there have... Well, I suppose I wanted to see what you thought. I mean, do I just come clean and talk about this now, or study it more and wait until I have more answers? This is a serious thing.
I feel it could be it could be smart to wait a little bit, but not too long, because what if you lose control and you need help? This is the hardest thing I've been learning, is that we can rely on each other, but to unnecessarily worry them right now is maybe not the best idea.
I'll wait until that boy is back, Adrian. And maybe I'll mention this when we're in deliberations.
Do you think Strahd knows?
This specifically, he looks around for the bats and the little spies. Not yet. Probably soon, he will.
Keep practicing out here in the open, he will.
It's true, this was a risk, a calculated one, but you're right. But I don't think that we're going to have a dearth of corpses, my dear. I don't think raw material is going to be in a shortage in this land.
I agree.
Very well. And I'm glad you survived. Very glad. It would be excruciating to be the only pure-blooded elf. It'd be almost too much.
Ding, a little piece of my heart. I'm like... I'm getting fond of you too, Gathy. And I have to walk away.
There she goes. All right. So the next day,
Unexpected from elves.
you hear a clattering coming back, and he's back. The Mardukov family runs out. Stefania, big as a house, she kind of trundles out there. She's not running now. And Adrian has this huge grin on his face. This 15-year-old kid who has done a man's job and gone to presumably Vallaki and back. The wagon with the 2 poor horses that have been through so much and survived all kinds of things.
Traumatized horses.
They're coming back, and you see that the wagon is empty. He comes back, he jumps down, he runs to his sister, Stefania, hugs his cousins, and then goes to his grandfather. His grandfather, you see him, Davian, who had been the one to accompany you to the massive fight over at Yesterhill, and played a pretty important role in guiding you and guiding your the ally whose name you never did get, but the Revenant, who was so determined to try to get justice for his brother, and probably ultimately did, or at least as much as you're going to get here in this land of gray and sorrow. He just catches his grandson up and doesn't really say anything, and can kind of see him struggling not to be completely overcome by emotion. And it doesn't, you don't need a roll for this. Like there is a definite passing of the torch feeling. Like this is the first time Adrian's gone out by himself to go provide this like essential service. And I'm just going to remind you all that for all of their posturing or squawking, if I can be forgiven a bad pun, the Mardikovs run the winery just to run it. They don't charge anything to do it. This is just their life.
Wow.
And he, of course, Adrian runs over to you. This man, Adrian. Farron! I did it! Look!
Welcome back. Very, very impressive. Well done.
Yeah, and he looks around. Well, I guess it's just us. And he takes out of his cloak, and you see there's a scroll with the sigil, with the Voctor sigil stamped on there from like a signet ring. Of that spiny, of their spiny black dragon. That's there, and then they have that the sprig of lavender too, to give a nod to the Mist Warden, to the goddess Ezra, and he hands it to you.
Thank you. This was so important. You have no idea.
Yeah, you're welcome, of course. Thank you for. He looks expecting his grandfather to say anything, and Davian just nods to him. Thank you for everything that you've done for our family and really for the entire valley. Even if those people out there never know, we know. And we were right there. Pop, I got some stuff to tell you and Sis and everybody else about what Uncle Erwin said. And you see the grandfather Davian kind of stiffen a little bit, and Stefania says, That's good, honey. Come on, let's go inside. We've made some good progress. Our friends here have really been putting their backs into it, and actually it's amazing how much we've cleaned. This place is almost fit for habitation again. Because remember, you had a huge fight inside of the main piece of the winery too.
As we're all like walking to wherever we're gonna meet, I'm like, oh, you should have seen it. There was this giant tree thing smashing through.
There's no
with
way.
A huge fireball. It was exploding.
Whenever she said
Gear
that,
was slicing people.
A little, yeah.
fire towards them. It's like,
Okay, and you just see the stars in his
Telling him all
eyes
the sick stuff that we did that he missed.
erupt all over again. Got it, and you don't even have to embellish.
No,
just-
it was actually that fucking cool, dude.
Most adults would think that you're telling that you are embellishing and telling a tall tale. I'm just going to note here, Artexia, since so often this gets passed over, you have been using your mending cantrip extensively through this cleanup day. So that's one of the things I'm factoring in. It took you maybe the entire day because it is 1 minute per cast, or like hours at least, but you actually managed to painstakingly reconstruct that huge vat that got blown up.
that's perfect, because I imagine that I would be isolating myself, kind of dealing with that mentally, and
You
like
just
just
get to-
just keep myself busy. So that makes sense.
That's really good. So y'all get inside of there, and the at some point Davian comes to collect his grandson because he knows that the party has an important decision to make, and Adrian's just not going anywhere. He's just gonna latch onto you, and he's kind of following you around. You were definitely his first major crush. Now,
Barking up the wrong tree.
the
Milestone.
the 20 charisma half elf, yes, ambassador.
It works
He's
sometimes.
Sorceress.
Damn, 20 charisma.
Yep.
Gee, willikers.
I don't know, you think it'd be more likable.
20 charisma doesn't mean you like people. It just means you could turn it the hell on when you care to.
Diplomat time.
But pop, no. Now let them talk. What do they have to talk about? Many things. And Stefania says, just let us know. Do let us know what you decide.
And if it's not too invasive, I just want to know if maybe what Adrian has to say helps anything between your relationship with your brother.
After everything that you've done for us, Farron, I can't imagine withholding something like that. I understand that it's not just... Ooh, sorry.
Okay.
It's gonna be soon.
Oh, it's hard.
She says, "Yeah," and you kind of see a foot. Whoop. She's like, honestly, I'm a little surprised with all the running around. I'm not complaining because it'd be a little early. But where was I? Right, outside the family. It's not just the family now. I know that what happens in the Blue Water Inn and at Vallaki is going to impact basically everything that you potentially can do from here. And I, unless I miss my mark, there's going to be a reckoning in Vallaki one way or the other very soon. So, yes, the answer is yes.
Thank you.
Of course.
You should sit down.
Yeah. Okay.
Aaron's a little creeped out by babies, so not really into
Anyone
that.
got any pain reliever for?
All right. You get back into your room and you pop the seal.
Yeah, I'll let them know. I'll just hold it up so they can all see. Letter from the Voctor fam.
From the Voctor.
Probably from
the Voctor fam.
Lady Voctor.
Okay.
Woshashai.
The long and the short of it is that Lady Voctor is enthusiastically agreed to a meeting of the minds between Voctor House and your group. And she writes that the citizenry of Vallaki was very happy to have wine, and the fact that House Voctor was the delivery system for the wine was noted by all and sundry. The Baron wasn't pleased. There was nearly an incident, but specifically with the sheriff destroying the wine. But it seemed like the sheriff understood that there would be a mass riot.
Yeah, I think
if that had
really not like him for that one.
If that had happened, and so he backed down, and tensions have. She says, on the surface, tensions have eased. In reality, and then just ... And then post-scriptus, Professor, we of Voctor House would be delighted, and she underlines delighted, to host you in our library.
I'll look at Morgathi and give him a little...
Yes. Well, that turned out about the best it could.
Well, that was part of why we came here, right? We succeeded in at least creating some more strong allies.
And then proving things for the people of Vallaki. But there are more things to deal with there.
Well, it sounds like
Indeed.
that one guard who was heading for our Sasha might be digging a hole for himself, and that could work to our advantage.
Oh, you mean the good sheriff?
Yeah. He's gonna have to get dealt with one way or the other.
Well, I suppose, yes, that brings us to a decision. Ismark, through all of this, has just been listening intently. He holds out and for once he's not in full plate. He's actually just got to chill in a merely in a gambeson and light armor.
Oh my god, you're
which to him is basically just clothes.
Does that feel naked to you?
Oh, I'm definitely we're sitting cozy, clearly a thing.
He's got his armor on.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Let's put it this way. In that day, there
She
were
doesn't have her armor on either.
there were definitely times that Gira and Ismark were unaccounted for.
Many times that
I can imagine being two heavy armors trying to get close to each other, being really frustrating.
I know.
Chink.
Yeah.
Chink.
It might affect where this conversation goes. The day that we had off, I would have like to spoken to Stefania to get any information she has about the mountain range.
About the
where
mountain,
I feel
okay.
like the pull is coming from.
Okay.
So, just in case that affects, since it sounds like we're about to have a conversation about what we're gonna do next.
Yeah, I think it would have been a day off.
At this
but-
time, I will share with them that same information anyway.
Yeah, I think it would have been a day off, but partly working, helping them clean, but partly also I think each one of us would have had
A little time.
conversations. Gira would have definitely touched on everybody and tried to be like, okay, how's your even Morgathi, especially Morgathi, trying to give him some like practice with longsword.
I think I was probably just hanging out with Sasha in between the meetings. He'd probably come up and be like,
He was just
going? Yeah.
He was cuddling.
That was our chance to give him a little training too.
Oh yeah, I
'cause we had
definitely
been
would
wanting
have
to do that.
found him for
We'll
like
probably
an
put him to
hour
work
and
sometime.
worked on
Yeah.
Take cuddle breaks.
some archery.
Well, no,
He was
I
taking
just
that.
imagine he came up in between, like, he's like, how's it going? Or so, wow.
Yeah, sometimes you'll have this little adorable face over your shoulder as you're working on the.
So concentrated,
Yeah.
get a little scared. Oh. Doing good. It starts to get a little annoying. Go and practice.
Get back to training.
You have a bear. You have his bear a couple times because he has the little teddy bear. You know.
I think at some point, Durgan probably would have come to you in particular or texted about healing the land here to help sort of get things back where they need to be in terms of production and whatnot.
As in, like, whenever we go somewhere, like, healing the things that are around.
So
Or the winery.
spiritual.
the winery land, the land itself kind of got destroyed a little bit. Yeah. And so if there's anything, I mean, being a druid and Durgan being kind of like-minded in that sort of pursuit, what we can do to kind of get things back on track. I don't know if there's anything necessarily roleplay through there, but just maybe observing the lands and if there's anything that we can do to help sort of.
So here's the thing: is I did have a spell. I didn't know we were gonna have this whole day in between, and if we were messing with the plants, there was something that said "speak to plants" or whatever that I could have in my level 3. And if we were doing all that, then I would have wanted to do that, and I could have switched it back to these because that's 2 sleeps, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You could have done that.
So then, yeah, while we're doing that, I would ultimately want to hear from the plants about, I guess, the trauma, like what's.
How you doing?
Oh, around the winery.
Yeah, because while we're healing the plants, just to get like, doesn't it show you the memories of it or something too, or?
Read that to me
Okay.
when you find it. So while you're
got
looking
it.
while you're looking that up, Kenzie. Oh, you got it.
Yeah.
Ready? Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. You imbue plants within 30 feet of you, a limited sentence of animation, giving them the ability to communicate with you and follow your simple commands. You can question plants about events in the spell's area within the past day, gaining information about creatures that have passed, weather, or other circumstances. You can also turn difficult terrain caused by plant growth, such as thickets and undergrowth, into ordinary terrain that lasts for the duration.
That's interesting.
Or you can turn ordinary terrain where plants present into difficult terrain that lasts for the duration,
also
causing
interesting.
vines and branches to hinder pursuers. Okay.
Unfortunately, as it said only the day, but I'm going to say that some lasting trauma is gonna be there. So as you,
Pretty
It
impactful.
does
Yeah, it
say
was.
that the plants might be able to perform other tasks based on the DM's discretion.
yeah. So I'm going to say something as horrific as having this massive blight invasion where it was like literally trying to destroy them and rot them from the roots up. From the roots up. They're going to remember that as plants, and instead of words though, Kenzie, basically you get like sensations and images as they flood in, and you feel like it is a spell, so I'm gonna have the DC low. But otherwise, you wouldn't get this information at all. So give me a nature check.
Where's nature? Okay, so 11.
11? No, that's high enough. Because you're using magic. So it's basically you're just trying to... So you're following this down, and although there is a sense of relief, like immediate relief, the Mardikovs are beginning to do like a slow, essentially herbal remedy for the blight, for what the blights were spreading. Because the blights aren't just, they're actually primarily interested in plants. Like that's their primary function, is to destroy and corrupt the plants. It's not even really the mammals or the people, that are around there. So that's getting slowly tended to and faded by the Mardikov's knowledge of herbs. However, when you like tap into and you can feel like the underlying root system, and your character in particular is like very attuned to Gaia. Now here it's not exactly Gaia,
Right.
but there is still a spirit of the land. There absolutely is still a spirit of the land. And you can feel that running miles away. And not today, not tomorrow, not even next moon, but eventually there is still a reckoning to be had at Yesterhill.
I relay this information.
Okay.
Yeah, I relay it.
Like for the long haul. And
Just to know, that was where we just were, right?
yeah.
Those were my our failed checks on truly destroying the tree.
Yeah.
Hey.
So,
For now.
Yeah, for now.
so Farron, what you learn
Something to fix.
is that there is a treacherous, there actually is an ancient bridge that, here,
Yeah.
and all through there's a winding pass that even the Mardikovs have not gone and explored, because they tell you that as you get up that pass, it's called Tsolenka Pass, TSO, Tsolenka Pass. As you begin to wend your way up that pass, you will feel a presence that any cautious person, any wise person is going to turn away from.
Great. I really encourage my friends to go explore with
Good
me.
to know.
We should go there.
And that there are
It's pulling you, too. That's the area that's pulling her, right?
Yeah.
Just lonely.
Crap.
and that there are persistent rumors of fantastic beasts, monstrosities, one might even say.
What I can be.
Give it time.
Monstrosities of the land and air
Oh,
that
nice
guard
try.
Tsolenka Pass.
Cool.
And so that's why they, even as were-ravens, they have not opted to investigate too closely over there.
So an adventurer's theme
That's
park
good to know.
is what you're saying.
And then finally, they offer, if you are going to go up there, Stefania asks her husband Dag to get together, the one like true warrior in the Mardikovs, to get together cold weather gear, because it's cold up there, and you will start freezing without any, if you don't have like extra furred cloaks, hoods, thick gloves, that kind of thing.
I'll thank her for that and tell her, it might not be something that we do right now, but if we make our way there, we'll stop here first and take them up on their hospitality.
It will be
Spend
waiting.
the night.
It will
say
be
hey
waiting
and
for you. Right,
get some
right,
beer.
yeah.
For a little wine.
Smart, yeah.
It will be waiting for you.
Yes, it is past their place, isn't
Yeah.
it? That's kind of cool.
In some
I was
ways.
thinking for some reason there
In
was
some ways, I mean, you
You can go
have to be here and then you
off
start.
this way.
Yeah.
So it's a little bit out of the way, but
I was just thinking there was a path closer to the river, but that's not really the
not
case.
much. Yeah, because remember these roads in Barovia, woo, there's about as straight as a snake's back. Yeah. So that's basically what you get.
Well, that's good info. Also, can I roll for that day? And then if I don't make it, I'll roll today to see if I can sit with the hand thing and put 2 and 2 together.
Yes, make 2 Arcana rolls.
Mind your business over there, Melissa. 10 is the highest of the 2.
Oh, bloody.
I'm gonna say no.
Shit. Oh, shit. All right, well, I'll make another one.
If you could just experiment out on your own, like freely, that'd be probably enough. But you're having to be careful. You're still trying to be really careful about this and not show the others yet.
Yeah, and it's your fault. That is
Or do you just abandon?
My fault.
Or do you abandon subterfuge and you're just blatantly testing?
Well, I had that whole day, so I could have gone off anywhere on my own for a good amount of time and spent time doing it, which she would be willing to do at this point, because they're sneaking off doing the nasty, shit, sneaking off, talking to Gathy while he's raising dead out of the ground. So I feel like I could walk off and do some
Durgan, make a perception roll.
Durgan?
And see if you notice the timing.
Okay. That's probably not. That's an 8 on the die.
Okay. No, you get caught up in helping the Mardikas reinforce the beam structures. So that, remember when that whole scaffolding collapsed, and that takes up. Okay. All right.
All right, tell me later.
Yes, I'll tell you. Yes, I'll tell you later.
All right, I'll hit you up during intermission.
I think you do figure it out.
To be in subtle.
Subtle.
So that brings us back to the moment.
Yeah.
A lengthy but needed diversion there. And Ismark says, "I'm still willing to go wherever the rest of you think is best. We just need to plan this carefully. We have, as I counted, at least 4 viable places to investigate and continue on. Farron, you've named one. Crest continues to be a possibility furthest away from Strahd's power. We have, obviously, Vallaki and a whole host of things to do there. And then, according to my grandfather's map, we have both in this southern way. We have both Argenvostold and Sosha, the flooded village that you may have remembered."
Well, yes, I still don't really understand that, Izzy, but that's true.
What happened with you had a vision of?
There was a painting.
Oh, it was the painting.
And it was like, and the painting was like so much better than all of the other ones. This was in the Baron's house.
Yeah.
Quite a few episodes
I
back.
tried to get him to like look at it, and he felt like he remembered it, even though there's no way he could have ever been there.
And then one of the characters spotted like the flora, fauna, and the lay of the land, so that looked like old Berez before it was flooded. I forget which character, but
I think he asked Ismark to like come look at it too. Ismark is the one who's like, "There's no way you could have ever been."
It might have been Ismark, yeah, because he's for someone who didn't travel very much. He like has an oddly high amount of geographical knowledge about the valley. His grandfather.
Have I ever done like a spell or detect magic on Sasha? Like if he was ever cast under some sort of.
Mm-mm.
Can I do that and see if there's anything like suppressing his powers? Like someone has put some sort of
like a binding.
Yeah.
Or like his memories, like
yeah.
Like
Do you have detect magic? I know Morgathi does as a ritual cast.
I did, but I just took it off. Yeah.
Oh, I could tell
You
Morgathi
still-
we want him
I
to
do too.
So either one of you, either one of you could. So if you voice that, Morgathi kind of looks at you and shrugs. Both of us.
Aye.
We can look at it from 2 different directions.
By the way, if you had a chance to do a real good investigation on that axe that she's been carrying around, this will be a good time to do it.
That's true. All right, let's put it in the queue. So he starts doing his meticulous like gathering of the mana. He began to just slowly entreat the Morning Lord. So it's a very different process.
Just kind of kneels and just kind of.
You invite the Morning Lord into his presence, into the space, and 10 minutes later, both of you look at Sasha. I mean, he's beautiful, but there doesn't seem to be anything. Well, no, that's not true. Oh gosh,
All of us just got the same exact like.
he is wearing the pendant, though.
That
Strahd, the wolf
gave him.
Yeah, that's Strahd's family's crest. Yeah, so that does. I think
that was already checked.
you already checked that, right? And so that checks out again as
Yeah, because we were worried about that.
It seemed to actually have protection magic.
that checks as that checks out again as abjuration magic, which is defensive magic.
Okay.
On it, but that's the only magic that comes up. And then if you are you gonna go with Morgathi or again Justin to do detect magic on her axe?
I can do detect magic. I can't do identify though.
Oh, okay. Right. He has both. Okay, so he sits then and ritual cast identify. So basically this is like a 20-minute process, and I'm going to say that you guys are looking at the map and
I'll do detect. Just
doing other things.
Yeah, we're hanging, chatting.
if he's doing
talking
identify,
about
I'll do
different
detect.
things.
I mean, he's going to get a lot more out of it. But you know,
It comes, I mean, so yeah, your detect comes out as it has,
It is magic.
it does, and I guess that would be maybe evocation or
Magic, chop.
maybe conjuration
Zip.
magic, maybe conjuration magic in it,
of the play.
which doesn't surprise you. Even with your eyes, you can see that this was some kind of runic adjacent magic. It's not exactly dwarven, but it's kind of along those lines.
yeah. And you said that it was
Very
deeply
well
infused.
Deeply infused, yes.
with the.
And I'm just gonna
I interpreted that as something that was built to
built to last.
be very durable.
Almost dwarfen in make. Let's see, identify. Choose one object, magic item. You learn its properties and how to use them. Okay, so whether it requires attunement, it does not, and how many charges it has, if any. It does not have charges.
I'd like identify.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that is ritual. So, Morgathi comes out of his trance and he says,
Which is nice.
"Right, okay, well, congratulations, Gara. You're the proud owner of an axe that's specifically made to destroy plants,
Wow.
including wood, but not limited to.
Wow.
So it probably, from the taste of it, the degree, I would say it probably does about maybe twice as much in combat as
That
what it
would
should.
be very helpful against the viney blight things.
Well, it seems like there's a lot of plant manifestation that's happening in this world.
Certainly around here.
Certainly around this area.
There are a lot of wild areas in Barovia.
There
You
are
encounter a lot more plant things. So.
a lot of woods around here.
I
Good
think
call
that would-
taking that thing.
And importantly, unless I missed my mark, I believe it will bypass the Vampiris's damn ability to blunt her attacks. I'm sure you
That
felt
will
that
be
too.
very-
Oh yeah, because they have the bark skin or something. What they? No, those are druids. Sorry.
It's the druids. No, but I've hit them before, and you can just feel how that momentum drains into the ground. It's almost impossible to put them down conventionally, so it's going to bypass that.
Oh yeah, chop up a vampire with it.
Which is literally perfect because she's like all melee almost. Yeah.
I don't know if that will work on Strahd himself, but I think it might.
If our encounters with Strahd are anything like they were yesterday, we may not have to find out.
I know.
Yeah, since now we're all best friends.
Y'all see that trio?
Well, you know,
Who
I have to say,
in our text.
I am not going to be the person to cast aspersions Artexia because I have found myself in some very, what others would deem questionable associations myself.
Yeah, and look where it got you, Morgathi. So keep that
He
in
looks
mind.
like he's doing pretty well to me. So.
Did you not just say that your lover is dead?
That
Right.
that had nothing to do with those. That I can say had nothing to do with my questionable associations. There was a misspent youth, you know.
This is the part where you stop justifying it.
When you hit 100
He was
Farron,
being
you'll
polite.
oh, wait, well, you'll be a toothless crone. Never mind.
Quite well mannered.
Sure, I know. Listen, I know it can be a trick. I know that he could have something up his sleeve in one way or another.
Could have something up his
But at the time, it was our best shot.
I'm not arguing with you that you were wrong for what you did. Was it kind of annoying that I had to walk? Sure. I just want you to be smart. I believe.
Poor thing.
Yes.
She was the only one, though.
I believe that you are smart. Okay?
He actually does laugh.
And I want you to keep your wits about you and not let his big, strong, creepy body sway your decision making.
His big, strong, broad-shouldered,
He didn't even have a heartbeat.
barrel-chested body.
I just tries to block him out. He didn't even have a heartbeat, so, and I'm not going to tell them about how he ended up having
Oh, honey, I'm not worried about his heart. Blood flow to his heart, all right?
Oh my god, can we get back to the topic at hand?
I mean, you have to wonder about these things.
I'm sure you do.
At any rate, I do. So,
Keeps him up at night.
what do we...
I mean, up at night.
something, yes.
We all share a room, Morgathi.
Where...
No! Sorry, I'm listening. Go on. We can't anymore.
He says, Farron, I have nothing to be ashamed of.
Yes, we've all seen why you're so confident.
So, friends, allies, countrymen and women, where are we going? We must decide.
I'll be the first to volunteer that after speaking with Stefania, the mountain range, though I am extremely curious, sounds really treacherous. We might want to wait until we have a better lay of the land, more allies, something, because it sounds like, I mean, if even Davy and Stefania are too scared to do flyovers there.
Well, they said specifically that there were beasts, that there were
Yes,
beasts, monstrosities
giant
of air.
Beasts and
Well, they're in the air.
presence. So, I don't know. I think we're going to have to go at some point, but I don't know if now is that point, especially when we already have momentum in Vallaki right now.
We
I was
do.
about to say, it sounds like we might be able to squeeze in at a rather nice, tender moment with the Vallakians or whatever. What are they called?
The Vallax.
But
Valakians.
they haven't been our
Valakites.
biggest ally. But it does seem like they are in a good mood, and maybe we should strike while the iron's hot with that.
We have the option, too, to stop and take a small detour to Krusk on our way, if that's important to you, Ismark.
If there are problems in Kresk, then it will not turn into a small detour.
It's a really good point.
We do not know until we arrive.
Let me ask you something, Theron. You were saying that you think one day we're going to end up there, and I know that you're feeling a pull. But I do wonder what it is you think we're going to find up there other than pain. Maybe answers. But
A fair point.
not that I'm necessarily disagreeing with you, but when I think about this from sort of a say it plainly sort of way, I'm kind of wondering what we're really going to get ourselves up in there and find.
Well, I'm just of a mind that there's only one way to find out, and that's going. And
But do you
I've
think
felt
it's
a lot of negative forces since I've been here, and the pull that I'm feeling from this necklace doesn't feel that way. I feel like we should go. It could be a trick. I'm not going to sit here and tell Artexia,
So you think-
keep your wits about you. I have to keep my wits about me, too, but...
So you think there might be something bigger up there other than... Okay.
I wouldn't push it if I didn't feel that way, but I'm not going to push it right now. I just think if we're going to have who knows how long to be here and restore this place, maybe there's something up there that needs to be destroyed, or maybe there's something up there that needs to be found. But I just don't feel like I would be experiencing this for no reason.
Okay. That's a good insight.
For what it's worth, it's legitimate divination magic. What it's divining to, I don't know.
But I think your instincts are correct.
Yeah, but maybe not now. I think heading to Vallaki and, as you said, striking while the iron is hot makes a lot of sense.
And I think maybe we've got something we haven't been looking for, but after finding that axe and a few of these other little trinkets, knowing the kinds of things we're facing, it may be good to do a little research and figure out if maybe there's some other artifacts around that might be of use to us.
Oh, yeah, that's right. And I pull out the thing. Might as well take a look at that. And I toss it towards Gathy.
Oh, the blood spear.
Oh, my God.
Work.
Back to cast.
My vote's for Vallaki.
That's why we should be here.
Do I look like some sort of magical dispensing service over here, I suppose? I should just write ahead. And he gestures above his head on the little sparkles.
Does it not help you to have more knowledge of these things?
It's the only reason I tolerated Gara. And
you're useful.
We
and you know you
appreciate
like
your
it.
pain.
takes a spear.
All right.
I do like a good shaft. So he,
My!
he puts it down and then
I'm surprised he didn't say something about wood.
It's a little skinny.
He doesn't want to get chopped up by the axe.
getting there.
All right.
So he starts on the blood spear.
As far as Kresk is concerned, I don't know. It does seem like it's just one more thing to add to the equation should we go. But I don't know. There's everything about this land so far just feels like every place that feels like it's a little safer has just got new problems to deal with. I'm not saying we shouldn't go, but we definitely need to go deal with what's in Vallaki.
The question is, if we go to Kresk, are we making any situation in Vallaki worse by potentially delaying arrival?
It's very possible. It's likely that whatever is brewing over there is just going to continue to fester.
In which case, it might be wisest to stabilize one place at least.
Just playing devil's advocate here. While that sheriff is not dealt with, Vallaki could be dangerous for Sasha. There's always the chance that we leave him in Kresk where he's safer, at least until we deal with the sheriff, and then go pick him up, bring him back.
Hey, maybe. But
I'm going to turn to Ismark.
we have gone through this conversation multiple times.
True,
Never made a decision, though.
but it's
I was to keep him with us.
Was it?
Aye.
'Cause the
Yes.
only reason
Yeah, we've had
Kresk
that
is-
conversation multiple
Yes,
times, and
he's
we've
with
just
us.
landed
But then
back
why
to...
are we considering Kresk? What good would it do to even go?
it has the only actual abbey that's intact in all of Barovia. And
the Abbey of the Morning Lord.
yes, Saint Markovia. It's funny, it's funny that both of the saints that history records in the valley are women. That fact was never lost on me, Gira.
Sounds about right to me.
But
Ismark, I think the rest of us are going to be really deferring a lot to your insight about going to Kresk, because the rest of us know, well, absolutely nothing about it.
You know the history, and if there's any living people you might know in Kresk, that might be...
I strongly think we're going to need to go deal with Vallaki sooner than later. That's just my gut feeling on the thing.
I know the family. I know of the noble family that's there in Kresk. It's one of the oldest, but I'm not sure how many members. It does still exist, but
Do you trust them?
Do you know them? Not just know of them.
know them personally. No,
Aye.
but there's a reputation that Kresk has. It's for being the furthest point away from Castle Ravenloft. It,
Is that its only redeeming quality?
well, presumably the Abbey Strahd doesn't go there, so perhaps it's so hollow that it's much larger even than the church in Vallaki. There's a figure there just known as the abbot, who supposedly has been there since my grandfather's time, but is still active.
Then we go after Vallaki. We go back to Vallaki and come back. We're going to go back to the winery anyways before we go and make our stop. We'll just come by Kresk after.
This is true.
If we're sure we don't need to leave Sasha somewhere, I think we could skip Kresk for now.
I
Get
just,
straight to Vallaki.
We literally just left Sasha for...
The good news is we do not know of any problems or urgent situations in Kresk.
True.
it's good, Sasha, it's good that you were not with us at Yester Hill. That would have been that was a bloodbath over there. And
Seriously.
so I agree with you, friends.
And here is another question.
I'm anxious about bringing my brother into what is surely going to be a massive fight.
In Vallaki, what places would count as a safe place for us to temporarily leave Sasha if we need to do that?
The church.
Either the church or hidden maybe with the Mardikovs in their quarters in the Blue Water Inn, if they would permit it.
The church would be safe from vampires, yes, but what of the sheriff?
Sheriff.
Or his guards? Anyone who follows his orders?
The church is strongly defended, but it's obvious. It's hard to say with the Marduk. Do you think Erwin would let my brother?
He owes us so much for
I
getting
was
this
just about to
wine
say
flowing
that.
again. Are you kidding?
He probably
He
would.
should
then.
pay us any favor we would ask at this point. It's part of the reason we came here, to secure a strong alliance with him as well.
We did leave on good terms.
He's always
We did.
been friendly with us.
We did. No, you're right.
Back on better
So
ones.
that's also an option.
It's maybe a less obvious. It's maybe not as well defended. It's not hollowed ground.
Obscurity.
But it's less predictable. Either way, but once we get to Vallaki, I'm just saying we're on a timetable then. We need to move swiftly.
The problem is I think that time is ticking away even as we speak.
We'll leave first thing in the morning.
Agreed, but there are some things we need to figure out and know what we are going to do if
Oh,
we're
absolutely.
in that moment in the streets trying to figure out where to go.
And, well, just how far we're willing to take it, because, frankly, as the young lad pointed out just the other day, we were talking about murdering the man, or the beast, or whatever it is that he is. Sheriff.
Well, things are quite volatile everywhere, and we didn't know, and still don't know necessarily who to trust. So, I would take that with a grain of salt. We want to kill half the people we meet nowadays.
I mean, we just killed several people. We
Durgan,
don't even know.
he literally has a demon hand,
And he's trying to kill Sastra. He's trying to kill one of our own.
or worse.
We don't know what he's trying to do.
Well, he
what
doesn't want
we
anything
know
good
is
for him.
he's trying to do it as violently as possible.
And that's
There are
not
better
what
ways
we
to go
want.
around
Did you, in detail, describe the thing you saw upstairs in the...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I told y'all everything.
Which thing?
Whenever I jumped up the dead
yeah.
cats.
The Blair Witch Project
that
going on
pretty much.
Literally.
in the Baron's attic. Yeah.
Yeah. There's that too.
I noticed the Baron, whatever it is that they're into, is not good. It's ritualistic, probably at best.
Well, speaking of rituals, I suppose this is a good time, Morgathi says, to just note, I'm not convinced that the Baron knows what the Baron's son is doing up there. Victor, wasn't it?
I'd be surprised if he did.
I mean, and the Baron, although he was pompous and enjoyed strutting around his library, he didn't strike me as a magic user, honestly. He struck me as pompous.
He struck me as someone who is very centered on his own attention.
And probably doesn't even know what's going on in his own
His
household.
wife, though, seemed to be a bit more aware.
No, she might very well know what's going on with her son and might even be encouraging it as a means of power. However, and I understand that I'm the person who pushed some of the hardest amongst us for an alliance with the Voctors. There's also the matter of the chanting and the singing that goes on in
The basement.
Voctor House's basement. So
I am concerned about that.
everyone here, I'm just saying, everyone here is sketchy. That entire situation of Vallaki, the only person that I halfway trust is Father Petrovich, and that's only because we re-sanctified that church. I had real suspicions about him up until that very moment, but I assume the Morning Lord. I assume that if he was actually some sort of double agent for Strahd, the Morning Lord would not have allowed that to happen. If he was the person who had set the whole thing up in the...
At the very least, his ability to channel the powers would probably not be possible. So
You can't fool a god. I mean, even...
The people in the inn and the people in the church are the only good people we know for certain.
At the end of the day, the people
So Erwin
who
from
live
there?
here in this valley have gone through nothing but trauma and darkness their whole existence. So they've probably had to switch up, possibly betray, and backstab to stay alive. I really can't hold it against them, but we can't be trusting really anyone.
well, I think that's well said, Farron.
I think what we can trust is people who have something to lose whenever they come to make an agreement with us. That is something we can trust. It's people's own self-preservation. And if we fail because of it, they have to fail, we know that they are absolutely going to be...
Well, that's what makes the Voctors more attractive to me, honestly. Because once we get her to commit, there's no going back. The Baron, I don't care if she is a noble, the Baron's going to execute her ass just as quickly as going to execute somebody else.
And with that scroll, if we would go to Vallaki sooner, we are aiding her.
If we go back
There's
now,
already an agreement.
we've picked a side. I mean, as soon as we could come through this gates.
Where if we have a little time with people, I can peer inside and get reads on them. Sometimes it helps me know how truthful they're being.
So the real question is, what do we as a group want to do?
Well,
Who do we want to be in this valley?
even more to that question, Gira, I think I'm starting to formulate this idea that we're going to need to not just go in and clear out a place, take out the bad people, as it were, but I think we're going to need to figure out a good political strategy, apply a little pressure of our own.
Turning to Vallaki does mean we get involved in politics. And
It
who
does.
leads that town?
But specifically to make sure that we're able to control something of our own futures.
There's a chance we really use this victory to help bolster us, to make us appeal further to...
Well, we've got cachet. We've got cachet right now, and we need to decide. We've got political capital. We have to decide how to spend it. That's really the only
Do we
question.
want to move more secretively, or do we want to gain a following of
I think that a
supporters?
following is definitely more powerful. I mean, obviously, more people is powerful than being secretive and just building ourselves. I think if we can build an alliance, there's more to be held there.
People know we saved
Does
the
not
church.
Lady Valkyr already
know about
have
the wine.
a few people in the town?
About
Or do you
About
want
one
to
out of-
try to sneak into Vallaki through another gate?
1 out of 10 from what we counted. Maybe more now.
You have Misty Step, right? It's you can only do yourself.
Yeah.
Just me. I could get in through the gate. That's...
I also have Misty Step.
We could both... Well, we could also... Do you again, Farron?
Misty steps
Step of the
in.
mist thing.
Well, then half our group could just get right on through the gate, couldn't it?
I was about if we
In theory.
I think we can just talk our way through that gate. They're not-
Walking through the gate, someone might report our arrival to the sheriff.
It's possible, but
I think he's gonna know sooner rather than later, no matter what we do, that we're back.
It's a fair point. And Ismark jumps in. We could use the same tactic that we used to get to Yester Hill with Artexia's under Artexia's cloak.
yes.
If we could find just a quiet place on the wall, even for a minute or two, we could be up and over that
Purposefully
thing.
did not get rid of that. It's too powerful.
So we could
Oh, it is too strong.
sneak
The
into the city.
Other option
sorry,
is
I just
to
had an image
lure
of me
him
climbing up a wall.
outside the walls.
I'll help you. I'll
Wasn't
get
that
The
the thing I
sheriff in
had said
particular.
in a while back? Did y'all agree to that? I remember I mentioned, I was like, what if we lured him out so he was isolated and we... Get
Oh,
rid
it
of
was
him?
it was an idea I threw out.
Morgathi, don't you have a way of providing us shelter wherever we are these days?
I do.
So if we wanted to remain outside of the walls,
We have options now, friends, that we didn't have before, because I am not going to get filthy sleeping out in the dirt.
and no one's happier about that than you.
So
And the
then...
rest of you are welcome to come along with me.
Generous.
Oh, gracious.
So then pass without
I
trace,
so appreciate that.
talk our way through, or what do we want? Pass without trace, talk our way through, or lure the guy
Well, that
out?
also does depend on the situation immediately outside the gate. Was there not a camp of some kind?
On the other side of town, right? There was the camp
But
of...
that's opposite to...
The Dusk
My
Elves.
player brain has forgotten. Was it elves or was
Yeah,
it the
It was
other?
Dusk Elves, and I think
It
it
was a
was the
combination
other way
of
because it was
Estonian.
on our
Estonian.
entry from the valley.
GM, I'd have to check again. I think it's south.
Oh, so it's on this side.
I think it's south. I don't
Is
remember
there
if it's
one, or
southeast
is it just
southeast,
an
but yeah.
east, west, and a north gate?
There's just 2 gates, like it shows here.
Oh, just two.
East and west. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought there was one.
Oh, so it's south
So
then?
It was on the south. Yeah, but there's like a little path.
It is near
I
the
see.
side that we're coming from.
Yeah.
I thought it was on the other side.
A bit
Okay,
of
so it's not right outside the gate.
Not right outside the
We
gate,
didn't,
but it.
Right,
we didn't
right there,
visually
yeah.
have to walk through a camp
No.
or pass
No.
by it.
But presumably it's. But the city's big enough that if you were going out either gate, you wouldn't see the south, like because it's east and west. You wouldn't see the south point.
a bit of subterfuge of our own.
What do you mean?
What if we sneak in the city? Get Sasha here to where we need him to be. Have those get him in, back out, and we talk our way through the gate.
I see what you mean. We sneak him inside, sneak back out, and then make our presence known once he's
Hey,
protected.
Who was that person?
making
that
it
we
look
can
like
leave
he
him with
just
again?
isn't with us.
We also have the potential if we need to spend the night outside the gate after that, rest up, come back the next morning.
If no one knows that he is actually in the town, then
They'll think that he's
the
out of the
inn
town.
is probably a safe place.
Or we do we do what we did.
Smart Durgan.
Or we do. It is. It's a bit complicated.
We could disguise him as before.
Or we leave him here.
Or we could leave him here.
We leave him here. We hit Vallaki. And then we come back the next day. It's less than a day's journey.
That's through, but
We hit Vallaki and come back the next day. You think what we're going to do there is going to be accomplished in a day?
Depends on what kind of day you want to have, honey.
I thought this would be a little bit longer than that.
it's
But
conceivable that they knew we were here at this point.
Do you think Lady Voctor's ready? I mean, my read on her is that she's ready to go.
I do. I think
She detests that man.
so she's just waiting for us to come back and she'll already have a plan. in place
honestly
of how
could
we
be a
take
bit.
him out?
Well,
Well, she said if we could take the sheriff out, she would remember. We could take the sheriff out, she'd do the rest. That means that woman, that Barracuda is not going to move until she knows she's going to win that fight. So in her estimation, she is already certain that she can handle the city guards, etc. It's just, can the six of us deal with
the sheriff.
with that sheriff?
It's his forces.
I have no idea how powerful he is. I don't know. I mean, he traveled with a few men before.
Doctor will give us some more information.
That brings up a really good question. How powerful is he? We should learn that question.
I think if
Learn
we
the
talk
answer
to
that
Lady
question.
Voctor, she's probably spent a long time surveilling him. She'll know some of his strengths and weaknesses. She may not know everything, but she'll know more than most.
Hey.
She has a great interest in him.
She is also a priestess of Ezra Mistwarden, though. I mean, not just a worshiper, but like she has the grace of that goddess. I
Adrian.
believe.
That's what she
He's,
said.
he's around us, right?
No,
with the fam.
he's with the fam. I mean, you could call him.
I
a
am
priest.
looking at Sasha's face
Well,
as,
if we're going-
as we're talking in the last minute or so.
His
Just kind
brows,
of reading him.
his
Does
brows kind of furrowed, and
And
he's looking around, and you get a sense, Garrett, that he hates. He hates being the cause of all of this strife and just
Poor.
obsession.
there is always the risk that we're replacing the devil we know with the one that we don't.
Exactly. Exactly.
But
Thank you.
To be fair, Voctor hasn't shown any signs of wanting to take one of us in particular out the way that the
Us?
sheriff has.
Oh my gosh, we are going around in circles right now.
No.
If you have a better idea,
I think
feel
those are
free
just
to
really
share.
good
Not too
questions
much.
to ask. If we don't, then we're going to be surprised by the outcome. And I really don't want to be surprised by any more things that we have enough that we don't see coming. I'd rather not be surprised by the things that we can see coming.
Artexia, your instincts are excellent. What do you think the best play is? What do we do here?
I'm just picturing her playing
She's like, no, she is like, she is.
I imagine being like not on something like 2 points where my legs are on and but nothing underneath me, like a cat would be somewhere.
That's like perfect Artexia.
And I'm like spewing that fire out of boredom. And I'm just like, I want to keep Sasha with us. I don't trust leaving him. This place was already taken over once. We
Okay.
don't know what's at Kresk.
It is too far for us to help.
Yes.
Well, then let's take it.
Okay, well,
And Sasha probably has some things he can bring to the table, and I'm gonna look at him, kind of include him into the conversation.
I just wish there was some way of doing this without. It's just, I know it's going to get ugly and very loud and horrible, and I don't want that.
I know.
You know,
Neither do we.
But that sheriff won't. He's.
There, lad, there's not something wholly human.
you got trapped. Okay.
There's something not wholly human about that man.
I know.
And it's not just a man that we're talking about dealing with. It's whatever has possessed him.
Well, let's start.
It may not be something we can reason with.
I don't think we can. Let's start going to Vallaki, and we'll figure the rest out on the way. By the time we get there, we'll know, I think.
I think so.
Just out of curiosity, this magical place that you're able to create for us over at night, Morgathi, how long can you make it last?
Oh, last the entire night, 8 hours.
If we had to leave Sasha someplace even for a while, Would that be something?
How far away can you be from it?
Well, with care, I can simply gather the ambient mana. I don't actually have to use my own strength to do it, Durgan. So, the same with identify, etc.
Does it have to pass like a check for someone to see it? Like, is there a possibility that it could fail and then he's left out there in the middle for anyone to freaking get?
Oh no, it's Kishtar Lunara's own brew, so it's infallible once you invoke it. I don't know if something like the hags could get through it if they step into the ethereal, but nothing physical is going to bother him.
Well, I also think they'd have to find him. I'm just saying it might be another option.
No, it's a good. That's actually
That's a good idea.
not a bad idea.
And you're able to leave it behind and go as far away as you want.
Oh, wait, let me check that real quick. He may have to. He may actually have to stay within 60 feet.
Check.
Yeah.
I like the way you're
I think
thinking.
the caster had to stay inside.
Yeah, I think
It might
it's within a certain range.
Oh, in sight or just with
Just
certain
with
distance?
Possibly even inside.
Because that is not a spell I allow at the other table, so I'm actually not familiar with it.
Still would have asked.
Okay, so what I'm going to say is
Spell ends if you leave its area.
leave its area. Yeah. Okay, so
It's a really good thought.
if you that was Justin,
I mean, he stay with them.
if you leave now,
Just leave Morgathi.
Oh God.
you will get there at basically nightfall because the days are so short. If you,
Oh, it's still morning right now.
it's still.
I mean, if we're gonna
Somehow.
sneak in, nightfall might be a little easier.
it's still early enough.
Or
Or
arrive just outside and set up this.
Yeah.
or you can
camp
wait
for the night.
So do you want to leave now then?
I think we would start getting ready.
I
to
think
go.
We're going for strike while
Because
the
we
iron
can,
is
we
hot.
can iron
Let's
out
go.
some details on the way.
Yeah.
Walk and talk.
And you do because of
We've at least chosen a destination.
frickin' Liamon's tiny hut. You now have a way to camp in relative safety outside of walls.
Yeah.
That's a big deal. That's a big
Yeah.
upgrade. That's a big upgrade.
Love it.
Okay, faraway friends, we will pause there briefly, and we'll be back in just a bit, and we'll
Do some more
catch
stuff.
up with them on the road. All right, just a couple minutes.
Ready?
Welcome to Constructed Chaos, a D&D live play channel where you get to control the game. Join us on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Central Time for our in-person live stream that allows you to influence our adventures in major ways. From alternate plot points to rerolls to absolute chaos. And tune in on Mondays at 7 for our brand new Chat Plays D&D format where you get to roll the dice and pilot the characters themselves straight from the live stream chat. And between it all, there's tons of homebrew content and guides that we release every single month. So be sure to subscribe to the channel. And until next time, go out there and make some chaos.
I am Gira of Clan Shikani. My people are nomadic warriors. We follow the food and the fights. We are made up of orcs, humans, and Toka, half of each, as I am. My father is Hawk, a man of the forest, the fields, and the wind. My mother is a Gruma the Fierce, an honored orc warrior of the clan. Courage, honor, strength, skill. This is what it means to be part of the clan. When a young one becomes grown, they go on their gareki. You call it pilgrimage. It is to seek knowledge, skill, or experience to bring back to clan. This is necessary to make clan stronger, better. My gareki focus is weapon knowledge. To become a master fighter and a worthy mate of my heart's choice.
Faraway friends, welcome back.
We're back! Strahd!
This is Strahd doing her thing. You say your goodbyes to the Mardikovs. Adrian, he says...
She's so sad.
He says, here, just a little something to feather your nest with.
Oh, no.
And he gives you a little feather, like a hairpiece that where he's braided together different feathers. And he says, some of those are from my first mold.
Oh, she puts it in her little...
Okay.
The hard eyes.
Yeah.
I tell him, listen, we don't know what we're getting into. We're headed for Vallaki, but...
You'll win. I know you will.
Feel free to keep an eye out for us if you're ever flying around, scouting the area. And I hope that I get to see you again.
Well, you're gonna kick tail over there in Vallaki, and then you'll be back, right?
We would really like to come back sometime. We
Yeah.
have other things to explore in this area, and I don't know, you and your family have been really kind to us.
Well, you kind of gave us back our home, so yeah.
Well, I'm glad if we could help. Did things seem to be received well by your mom? What you had to say, the message from your uncle?
Yeah. I don't know. Pop said, that almost dying has a funny way of putting things into perspective. And I know I'm only 15, but I feel, I don't know, a lot older than that now. he looks over to, he doesn't know this, but to where Morgathi was racing people that he knew and had grown up with. He says, more than half the people that I know are there now. So I still have a lot to think about. But all of you are like a breath of fresh air.
Well, don't think I've ever been called that before, but I'll take it.
Okay. I would tell you to be safe and all that, but like I said, I know you're gonna win.
We'll do our best, kid.
I see them fraternizing, and I go, "Hey, bird boy!
Huh?
Is there any areas we gotta stay away of? You see any creepos on the road on the way back to Vallaki?"
This is Barovia, but not any more than usual, except though there've been a lot of werewolves that have been roaming around, so just be ready for that.
What's the best way to be ready for that?
Well, they're kind of like were-ravens. You can't hurt them with normal weapons.
What kind of weapons hurt them?
I mean, all kinds of magic, fire, if you don't have it. Probably that axe that you have, Gira.
Really?
I didn't know they were a plant.
It's still magic, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
So it'll hurt them.
All right, well.
God, I guess you could chop me now. He smiles a little. He laughs a little bit though.
Little fires. I'll walk away.
Okay. So you set off. You set off down the road.
Okay.
And you actually make good time. Remember, there's a slight grade on your way up.
Yeah.
And then it kind of levels out for a while. As
Do we get any of the crazy
from last time?
in the
weird
bushes,
noises
like
and-
things going on, or is
Nope.
it's behaving themselves?
no.
Okay.
We're scary now.
Or it's been momentarily disrupted, or something has happened.
They've moved along. They're somewhere else for right now.
Have moved along. Yeah, you're not quite getting that. You do have bats that are that seem to be not understanding that it's quote unquote daytime right now. They're out and about regardless.
So they seem aimless. They seem like they're just eating. They have no purpose. Okay.
Yeah.
Are they following us?
They're not quite serenading you the way that they were on your way to the church. You see Sasha fingering underneath his tunic. He's fingering the little icon that he had of the Von Zarovich crest, and thoughtful. And you get to where the stone bridge crosses over the Ivlis River.
On the way, I have I play a little game with Sasha, where he has to like pick a tree, or if I call out a tree, he's got to shoot it quick.
Oh, okay.
So we can practice some of his archery and his whole perception on the way.
Okay.
But does he have to run and retrieve the arrows?
Oh,
Like he's shooting in the direction most of the time that we're going.
Oh, okay.
And so if he has to
him up on
backtrack, I'll go with him.
before you left, Stefania said, "I'm not going to be using this anytime soon, but I have a feeling you might." And she gives her rapier to Sasha. It's a nice, and it's about right for him because he's small, a small male. So it's well weighted, good, well proportioned. All
Right
of that.
before we left?
Yeah.
Oh, well, we're practicing with that too.
Yeah.
Off and
The
on.
responsibility.
With little breaks.
And so he's extra thoughtful because, of course, the rapier was his mother's weapon.
Oh yeah. She's still alive, right? But she's a vampire or something.
Oh no, she got ashed. She ashed herself.
She was.
Oh,
and then
that's
she
right.
said,
Because she loves her.
that's what she said.
So
Ash.
It's the last sound.
you all get to there,
About your sensitivity.
and then you see the southern road, Farron, that beckons to you. But you pass by,
And then you continue on over there, and
when we get to that fork, I'm gonna have I'll ask Sasha if he looks down that road, if he feels like he's ever been down that road.
oh, to the southern one that would lead him down.
Farron,
He goes,
it feels stronger when you're able to see it.
I can't really see that area from here, just the road, but
All right.
I can see. Hold on, and she grabs her necklace to see if it feels any different too. Same, just pulling me that way.
I have been Farron, but I don't think I've ever lived, Dad.
But you've been down this road, you think, before?
He stares at that crossroad and like really peers into the ever-shifting mist. Cocks his head a little bit to one side, almost like he's listening to something from another era, another age, another life.
Wouldn't he have been coming from that if it were true? And I'll kind of gently turn his shoulders around as if he was coming from that road, because that would be a different view.
He complies and he says, "No, not this one. Not this one. But the last time I was down here, I was with friends, and I came back without them. It was... I don't want to stay here."
Okay, we'll keep going.
Keeps going.
Thanks for trying.
And then when you get further, he pauses here, which is a trail down over to Argynvost. I'm only being this open because you like literally have their grandfather's map, out.
Yeah.
And so both here at the trail to Argynvost and here at the trail down to Old Berez, he pauses both times and he just says, "Yes. I know both of these ways."
And I don't feel any pull toward them. It's technically south, but I can tell that's not the right.
It's hard to say, but you don't feel it. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be. Presumably, if it was like Argynvost that you were being pulled to, that would be stronger as you got closer to it. It doesn't really change.
Yeah.
So these are places we should return to if you want answers.
I agree, actually, yes. I know we have to go to Vallaki right now, but I'm tired of not being fully a person, if that makes any sense.
Take out the sheriff and it'll be a lot safer for you to be yourself.
Hey, I don't know, just for audience sake, Durgan's eyes snapped to Farron when he makes that statement.
Okay.
I don't know that it's super obvious, but I would think she would empathize with that statement.
What you mean?
As you get closer to Vallaki, you become aware of some figures that are walking through the forest, and maybe half a dozen of them, about the size of your group. They pace you for a while. You hear the creak of oiled leather and maybe even some bowstrings.
I'm going to put up my mage armor once I notice that.
Okay.
So just kind of quietly amongst ourselves. So, any bright ideas about what we do first with this target?
Which one?
Hold on,
One
friend.
we are walking to, or the ones that are around us?
The one we're walking to, but
Hold on. What?
I think, Farron, you have the highest intimidation out of the group by default.
Very scary.
And
One.
go ahead and give me an intimidation check.
Oh boy.
spooky.
21?
Oof. Okay. So you see some hard men give you a hard, appraising stare. And you can hear the subtle shifting of people who are used to violence as a way of life. And one of them, the leader, a burly, capable fellow, but who moves like a predator through the foliage. And they've essentially announced themselves without saying anything. see how you responded. And his dark, sunken eyes catch yours. You stare back, and he doesn't like what he sees behind your eyes. You feel the cool, not just in your veins, but up inside of your face. And you can almost feel something move behind them.
Is he trying to read my brain?
And then he leaves. No, you were projecting something. Something was coming out of your eyes.
Okay.
And at a 21, he didn't like what he was seeing.
Keep it stepping.
Did we see that?
You kept.
You see her pause, and there's an almost palpable chill in the air as she stares, as Farron stares down the leader, and then another, because it wasn't just the 6 of them, there was another 6 that you hadn't seen, that you hadn't made yet, and they just, all dozen of them melt into the forest.
The predators found that the meal was not easy prey.
Indeed.
And Gira, you're the only one who would be familiar with brigand behavior and psychology. They're not looking for a fight; they're looking for the kill. So
Okay.
they don't want.
Did it look like they were doing it for sport or for
Oh no! I mean, as
survival money?
as life, yeah,
As life. Okay.
as life. But you looked a little too capable,
Epstein files.
and
Not the files.
The files.
and files and trials. And they.
How far out from a Vallaki was this?
You were just about to pass over the bridge.
Pretty close.
Yeah, pretty close.
Almost close.
But they're
Which means
Yeah,
they're
because I was trying to figure out if maybe they might have been hired by the sheriff.
by the sheriff, but far enough close, but far enough out that any activity, any ambush couldn't possibly be seen from the.
And obviously Sasha is disguised, right?
Yes, yeah. So you're back being disguised. Sasha's back being disguised, and I think that's it, right?
And I'm not Haggard.
Oh, I've been-
I guess I am. Wait, no, I'm not Haggified anymore.
No, that's faded.
Oh shit!
Remember,
You woke up the next morning and it was gone.
yeah, you don't know what all went down or what
Don't
didn't.
hate me
but,
because I'm Elven.
but you no longer have the encroaching scars. You also you no longer have the reduced maximum hit points too, because remember it was draining your life away. So your maximum hit points are restored as well.
Whoa, I totally forgot about that.
I didn't.
Ah,
And then you.
they got very serious.
And so yeah, and as basically as night falls, we might even have a little bit of grace, but it's very soon. You see that trail that's going down. It was the southwest. We checked down to the combined Vistani Dusk Elf encampment, and I'm gonna say because you are you know exactly where it's at now, and this is the second time you've passed it, etc. You can kind of squint and you see just off in the distance, maybe a quarter mile off, you see some smoke, some camp smoke rising, discreet, like somebody's covering it, trying to blunt it, but there's a bit seeping out. And then you arrive at the gates. Basically, yeah, maybe 20 minutes before nightfall.
So on the way, on that road, on that walk, because that took hours.
Hours, yeah.
I did want to have that conversation.
We were going to iron out some details of
Yeah, sure.
do we want to actually enter the gates before nightfall? Do we want to stop just outside of the visibility and maybe into a little north away from this other camp?
Well, now that we're here, can we see where people are?
If you wanted to, yeah. So
I wanted to have conversations on the way.
let's say that let's say that you guys are finishing this conversation right after the bandit situation. Okay, so that's just happened.
Well,
And we'll say that there's been 4, 5, 6 rounds of going around, as this group sometimes does, chewing the fat, and now you're arriving at some kind of
So the
decision.
options are either we camp,
Just outside.
enter in the morning.
to some degree, I feel like that conversation warrants being based, at least in part, on what we intend to do with the sheriff. The reason I say that is because if we're looking to just throw him straight out into a confrontation, I mean, that's very different than trying to, I don't know, use more subterfuge.
I think he's probably obsessed enough that we could literally just stand here at the gates and ask for Sheriff Strahd.
That's my point. We could either just go straight in and ask. We could...
Well, we need to deal with Sasha first. We don't want him to be here when we're dealing with him.
Do we want to sneak
It
him
also
in?
depends
That's
on
what
how
we're
many
trying to decide, I
answers
thought.
we want from the sheriff. Do we want to know what his obsession is and why? Or do we not care about that and just label him as danger and we take care of it?
He knows that he's with us, right, Sasha?
Both
Or he's
make
just
sense.
been guessing? He's just been
No,
guessing
he saw
he's
him.
with us?
He saw him with us.
But he was disguised.
He knows that he's in our group.
He went for him, so he knew at least that he looked.
He knows it's associated with us at best.
Yeah.
It was something uncanny, Artexia. He was just drawn to me. It was scary, but
And so was a wolf who gave you jewelry.
yes.
Okay.
And so is something else who has given you multiple other things that we don't know who they are. My point is, it would be helpful to know why.
It would be good to know these things.
Subterfuge would possibly be a better way to get answers
So another-
and figure out the problem.
So, in other words, we shouldn't hide Sasha? Should he be almost as bait? But we can... I don't like using him as bait, but...
I'm not afraid. If that's what it takes to draw him out, I am a little bit afraid of all of us going in where, I don't know, just where there's so many guards and people.
We could demand to see him alone, see if it works. Stand at the gates and say we want to speak to him alone.
I'd almost rather get inside before we start trying to confront
I think
anything.
so, too. Why don't we just pass without trace, get inside the Wagner house... Wagner? And then, see if they're fine with us hiding away Sasha real quick.
Well, pass with above board. Pass without trace outside in an area no one is watching is entirely different from walking into a town.
But we just walked inside of a whole entire... there was lots of people on guard. They were getting ready to... And they didn't see us. You think it's not going to work?
You're on the other side of over 10-foot stones.
It might be allow us to get over the wall, if that's our plan. So,
I think the direct approach is best. And
Deal with it now or take our time in the morning?
No, not in the morning, I don't think. Either way, tonight, whether we get inside or not.
We are ready now.
why this evening?
I don't have a good feeling about us going to sleep here with him still.
He can reach us through the hut.
There is a truth that there's a lot of things that come out at night that are just not going to be able to do something at us during the day.
It's true.
There is wisdom in waiting for morning as well.
And we can at least sleep well knowing we're completely safe and protected thanks to Morgathi.
thanks to me.
Yes, that's what I said. I was trying to be
Well,
nice.
if we're waiting till the morning, then there's no point in talking and inviting the guard out right now. Then we might as well just sneak in.
We could do it in the morning if that was our approach. I'm not just trying to confuse the situation. I'm just trying to understand where people land on this subject.
Well, I've made my vote clear. I say we draw him out. I don't care when, but we draw him out here. I don't want to be inside there, where he has 40 or 50 guards at his beck and call. He'll bring some of his men out. He's not going to bring the entire town out here to fight us, though.
What if
And it's going to be a fight.
What
If
if
it's going to
I
be a fight,
sneak
we
in?
should get Vokter on our side and have her people ready to come and help us.
That's
Perhaps.
true.
I mean, that's kind of what I was thinking by getting inside, having our conversation with him, stashing Sasha, and then doing the thing.
Do you think if we take out the sheriff, though, that she really will be able... I think she'll be able to do the rest. No?
Well, if the sheriff is coming out here and bringing some of his men, it'd be better to have some of her people to aid us, but...
That depends on how many men he brings. If we are able to lure him out when he does not have time to gather men,
That's what I was thinking.
then that is the best situation.
How do we?
But he might have
accomplish that?
some abilities that are stronger at night.
What about me?
We don't know.
What if I went in, snuck in, got his attention, turned into some sort of quick thing that could run away, that he notices that he would have to come and chase me if I move fast enough. He's afraid of losing me, and then he wouldn't have time.
Catches
any
you,
one of
kills you, you're by
appear to be
yourself.
Sasha.
Oh, I mean, I can use my best disguising abilities.
Because he has already
somebody
proven
look
that if
like
he
him,
sees a redhead, he will just run and do things.
That is true.
It's a GM laughing, not.
Actually,
I mean,
can you?
I can just.
You can pretend to look like Sasha, run fast, out the gate.
Did this man?
There will be very few that he can gather amongst him.
Do you think is he going to associate you, Artexia, with Sasha? Is he going to know that you're in the group? Because I think my read on him is he is obsessed enough. If the way he was tearing through that crowd, grabbing hoods and poking down, if he thinks that one of us is going to lead him to Sasha, back to Sasha, you might be onto something.
I think
Sending one person in is so unsafe. If he catches you, he has you. We're not even there. We won't even know.
I am very quick.
I don't think he's
I'm
going
not
to catch
saying you're
her.
slow. I'm just saying
and I think that this is
there
probably
won't be
a
any
good.
help for you.
I actually like elements of this plan very much because it's using his obsession against him. Mm-hmm. His mind isn't going to be gathering forces and bringing them to the gate.
It'll get him out here quickly and probably without a lot of help. I get
keep him
scared
more
thinking
isolated.
of you by yourself in there with no way of us even knowing if you're succeeding or failing. If he captures you, we won't know until it's been
how,
too late.
how do we help mitigate that?
Then we find some way to sneak inside the town, contact Lady Vactor, have an ambush set
Yes.
with a few of us along the way.
So sneak in, get inside, and then do
Lure
that
him
plan?
out of the gates.
Lure him out?
The rest of us follow.
Lure him somewhere inside the town. If the whole point is to have Lady Vactor's people's help, we do it inside the town. It makes no sense to go in and out at the gate multiple times.
I just
we
thought
only
that
sneak
was
once.
to keep his people from joining the fray.
It was impossible if you want backup from the other side.
It is possible. Maybe we talk our way through the gate now, get Sasha to some place where we can keep him protected, whether that be at Wagner's or at the inn as we originally proposed, and then start unfolding this plan.
Well, Vactor should have nothing but hospitality for us right now. We just did her a
That's
big
too
favor.
I think that's too dangerous, Morgathi
I
says.
don't think we will be able to sneak through the town
No.
without being spotted
No.
and hide him
You don't
somewhere
understand.
and leave.
What I'm saying is we go through the gate
Without trying to hide.
without trying to hide. We let them know we're back in town, so it is plausible that Sasha would be here, except that she is going to lure him shortly after we get inside the walls, before they can actually start taking some sort of action to find us on their terms.
Lure him where?
Where
I have
we
idea.
want.
To you.
We walk in town,
Sasha.
we go to church. Whoever can hide Sasha, hides Sasha at the inn.
Hey,
Leave the church quietly.
We'd
The
never
town
make.
thinks everybody is at the church. We go to Vactor.
As soon as they see us, they're going to get word to that damn sheriff, and he's going to be running with however many men, y'all.
If we don't sneak in,
You think
he
they'll
has
move that
the upper
quickly?
hand.
Yes. I think that sheriff has every man. I know obsession. And I think that sheriff has every man ready and primed for that.
Even the ones
We
who
can
don't side with him will fear him.
We could stay the night, and I could spend the evening disguising every single one of us to look a little different.
I wasn't going to bring this up tonight, but I do have another option.
hey.
I could make a absolute guaranteed surefire diversion at the gate that'll get plenty of guards without us being anywhere near it. Then I think we could use your abilities and get over the wall if we wanted to go that route.
Once we're in, do we do something, take action that very night or this night, or do we?
I can't imagine that we're going to sit around in that town for long, Durgan. I just think it's too dangerous.
I don't think we will spend the night inside town.
We create a distraction. We go in from somewhere else.
Over the walls.
And then we send Artexia to the sheriff. She's running to a place we agree upon to try and ambush him.
I like your idea. Maybe what we do is we set up points along the way just in case she doesn't get all the way back to this spot.
Yeah, I just worry that we'll lose her and we won't even know until he's already got his claws on her.
Artexia, what do you think, as Mark says?
Which animal is the fastest?
Are you willing to Are you willing to take that risk?
I am willing to. I'm trying to think of which animal would be the most discreet and yet not so small that I can't go enough distance and enough time.
Sasha, come here.
There are cats in
Okay,
the
easy. He takes some of Sasha's hair, takes a short sword out, and hands you that very distinct, like vibrant, lush hair. He's going to know it's from him.
Okay.
You could flash that, ensure that he knows you're with him.
So if this is the plan, what do we try to lure him to?
I tie it off and
Yeah.
bundle it so I don't lose the pieces. Attached.
Do we bring him to the church?
I don't know if that's the place to go.
Do we bring him to the inn? That seems like a bad idea.
Hard. I think it's going.
Bring him straight to the Voctor house.
I think wherever we land on the other side of this wall is where we bring him, and if he's obsessed enough, he's going to follow her. Mm-hmm. If he's
That'll
not,
have us trapped with a wall behind us.
What about that yard where we first saw the wagon? It is a large open space. There are buildings all around it. There's not as many people living and sleeping next to it, I think.
Morgathi makes a good point.
It is on the other side of the
We'll
town.
have to sneak across town to do
Oh,
that.
or we just go.
or we go around.
We go around and get over the wall in that spot.
Is there no...
Does your diversion
Empty
require
fields.
that we be within a certain distance?
Not once I get the ball rolling.
And what do you have in mind exactly? Let's just be open before we agree to something that we don't even know what you're talking about.
Will it kill a whole bunch of guards? Or just to start?
Not if I phrase it correctly, no.
What?
Well, let's just say that I've leaned in to my professorial duties, and I now have a little insight, more than insight, on how to animate the dead. So that is going to get their attention. And once I stick a nice little zombie, a nice little relentless, horrifying zombie on that gate, beating on it, leave it with a command of tear the gate down, that's going to get their attention.
I want to look
has
at
to.
everyone's faces while that's
Okay.
happening.
Okay.
And see if anyone is taking that in a
Just
not
where are you
good way.
gonna find this body?
Yeah, what person are you raising?
That's, it's really too bad that one of those bandits didn't volunteer. Well, there are
We can go find them.
there are graves all over the place. We've passed several of them on the way here. We probably, if
Do not
memory
think this land is stranger to death.
if memory serves, as we left Vallaki, there were a few old, so maybe to be skeletons. Not ideal, but would still probably suffice. Zombies are more, kind of right there for you.
They do have more pizzazz.
They do.
I don't think I've seen zombies here. It could be a big enough show. Something they're not used to
Not at the
dealing
gates. Not at the gates, no.
Whole new
I
horror
think
for them.
Death House. That was...
There were some creatures there, yes. But anyway, my point is, the sheriff couldn't ignore that. The men couldn't ignore that. They're going to congregate. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm completely wrong and they'll be blasé about it, but I doubt it.
Should I try to scout out what area ahead of us real quick, transform, try to see if I can find an easy area to get in?
That would be smart.
It wouldn't hurt, but I wouldn't use up your wild shapes, dear.
Are we doing it tonight? Or are we sleeping?
That sounds like it.
Yeah.
I think Morgathi makes a good point. The longer that we delay, the more likely it is we are to be
We
spotted.
can
Absolutely.
actually use the darkness to our advantage.
Darkness. Crazy.
Friends, we've got about 10 minutes here. Are we going to try to hustle along the walls and get to the other side? I do like your idea, Gareth.
I like yours. It is very useful.
We'll do that instead. All right. So it'll be
much
here.
camaraderie.
Let's just make it perfectly clear. The plan is Morgathi makes a zombie. It's going to be at the gates, distracting people over there. Meanwhile, the rest of us move around the walls, go over somehow to head to that area where we saw the wagon.
Do we actually have a way to get over the wall?
That's a good
Because
question.
this will not work if we crowd the gate and cannot get over the wall.
Morgathi says, just in case, I'm going to start the hut now. I don't want to be caught out here in the dark.
Yeah.
So he pulls off to the side and he begins to gather the mana.
That's ritual, right?
That's ritual.
Oh, good. So does it
Not
cost him
wasting
anything?
Nope.
It's a lot.
Nope. It's so
I'll help him
OP.
pick a spot
It's so OP. Okay.
because I'm not doing anything else at the moment.
It's a long rest, man. It's a guaranteed long rest.
Well, does anybody... I mean, I have a Dungeoneer pack, so that would be ropes and such, right?
Yeah, I've got that kind of stuff too.
Yeah,
So,
everybody's got that.
anybody
These walls are
concerned they won't be able to climb over?
fairly... It's
If only we were our other hero.
15 foot. Yeah.
Down.
It's a fifth. You know what?
like,
As you're looking at it, because you'd forget, like it's a 15-foot tall wall, so that's going to be rough for some of you.
Yeah.
I do have jump, and so if we're doing it tonight, so are we doing it tonight?
That's what
That just
we're
gets
thinking right now.
you
Yeah.
over.
No, I could touch someone. So whoever has like the most probability of not making it over.
Sorry.
Natural
steady
dwarves are
legs.
natural climbers. Wow. Yeah.
What a natural jumpers.
I'm not worried about
Very
myself.
good in the pole vault.
Yeah, touch a creature in the jump.
You
just
like me to
step on
toss
the
you?
spell.
Nobody tosses it, Worf. No.
Now that Ismark's actually looking at the walls, looks at you, Durgan. Looks at the walls. Looks back at you. Okay.
I can help pull people from the other side once over.
It's going.
I
to
also can
attract
turn into a
attention.
big animal that you guys can ride me, and I can climb up over it. But you use pass without trace first.
As weird as it might be,
Get
Durgan's
over-
actually fairly capable at climbing. He's
Yeah,
a
it's an
dwarf.
athletics thing.
It's an athletics thing.
So yeah,
It's just climbing things.
there's options.
I'm not worried about myself getting over.
All right.
I don't know. Do you actually think we can? Well, with those skeleton. God, really, Morgathi? The skeleton beating on the.
The good news is that the noise from the gate, they probably won't hear us. At least the
We could
guards at
still
the
use
gate.
the pass without a trace to get us to the field.
It'd still be very useful getting
Or if there's another field on the way.
to and over the wall.
Time's running out. Gotta decide soon.
He finishes. Morgathi finishes, and for the first time, you see this
Okay,
opaque dome
so we get
come into being.
we get to the town. We enact Morgathi's unholy plan. We bring ourselves around to the other side of the city, get over the walls, making sure that we're able to stay hidden under her spell. Get over the wall. Get over to this spot that you're talking about, where we can
Or a different
control
one if it
control the environment a bit better. She basically has to find, but presumably is able to find the sheriff. Dangles the bait in front of him,
Wild shape. Run back to us.
leads him back to us, and then we ambush the man.
There are plenty of things that could go wrong, but the longer path between catching his attention and wherever we plan to ambush, if we shorten that, that would be better.
Ismark says, we need to, I think wherever we go over the walls, I think that's good, Durgan, but I think wherever we go over the walls has to be closer. I think that skeleton's going to beat, and I think we're only going to be a couple 100 feet away from that.
It's likely.
Well,
It's
the
also
time we
very
get
possible that if the sheriff is drawn to the gate
That's what
as
I'm
well,
thinking.
he's also going to be surrounded by the guards that we don't really want him to bring with him. Because everyone's going to be congregating in there.
Well, how much collateral damage are we willing to accept? Because a fireball is going to roast all of their non-chosen asses like that. I mean, how nasty? I guess it comes down to how nasty is this. If we're going in for a war, folks, we're going in for a war.
Well,
Or are we going to try to? Or are we going to try to
the
just
other
target
option
the
is,
sheriff?
maybe the other option is that we just don't draw that much attention in the first place, so that he doesn't have a bunch of guards surrounding him.
That's a different approach, which I'm not necessarily saying no to. But
right here, we're talking about him.
so here's the hut, folks. Are we?
Yeah, I think we'll go in the hut.
Okay.
To talk.
Right.
I think we're too divided to do something right this second. We need
Wait.
to.
Okay.
We don't have a silent, non-noisy way of sneaking into the town, do we?
Aye,
Literally have pass without trace.
we do.
Does that make us invisible?
No, you have to do
No, but it makes us much more likely
The
to be
gate
able to
is
get past
guarded
where
by
we gotta go.
ice.
with the big distraction.
go
It's
to the
damn
gate.
near we're
We go around the gate to the
undetectable
wall.
at that point almost. Obviously, there's a few probably strands, but it's way better than having the whole rest of them where they're already going to be distracted. Most likely. I mean, that's a very big.
I mean, we can draw in the dirt. I mean, basically, it's like we have gates here and here. If we move around the gate, either one way or the other, go to some place within the wall where it is presumably going to be not patrolled all the time, wait for the guards to pass and then get over the wall, that's probably our best bet to sneak in.
It is, even without the distraction at the gate.
I even without the distraction, and I think that
It would give us
her
more
magics
time.
will give us the chance to get there and over the wall without getting noticed.
How is she gonna know where the sheriff is to get
She
him
won't.
distract him?
She'll need to basically be able to find him, and I'm assuming she'll need to do some sort of creature that won't get noticed right away to locate him.
I want to cut down on as many variables as possible.
Let's simplify this. Let's
I say we draw them to the gate.
quietly sneak over the wall, away from the gate, without drawing them to the gate. Figure out our ambush point, find out where he is.
Iffy. It's iffy, Gara. I don't know if there's not a distraction if all of us can make it over. Maybe.
If we're far enough away from the gate, why not?
Because they patrol those walls. There's a rampart on the other side.
Distraction is good. Doesn't cost us too much anyway.
But it gathers a bunch of people all in one place.
Also, if we use the distraction, I'm willing to bet the sheriff would go over there, so we would know where she needs to go to get him.
Aye, but that's my point, is that once he's there, he's surrounded by a bunch of forces that can help him.
Well, we can send her over first, and she could be on the path to the distraction, catch him before he gets there.
Or we use the distraction just to cover us getting over the wall. Once they deal with the issue, they will disperse, go back to their patrols, but be more on guard than before.
That's going to require that we're able to stay well hidden in the city for a while.
What were you thinking of being?
Either a cat, something that's quick but not too big. So I know there's either
You're still not able to turn
bat.
things that fly yet, right?
I don't think
No.
I'm allowed to fly.
No,
It's level 7.
Eighth level.
Oh, eighth level. God damn.
Yeah.
That's what that was my question. Yeah, I was about to say I could be a bat and you wouldn't know, but you wouldn't be able to see entirely. I think at that point, cat is probably going to be my fastest. My only thing is that she's a little squishy. You know, if something gets her, she gonna get got.
Morgathi
Use her in a
says.
fight either.
Morgathi says, "No, you couldn't. Either my plan or Gira's plan, I think, is the most sound.
Yeah.
I have no problem roasting these fuckers. I don't care how many of them there are. There can be 20 of them, and they'll just go up just as easily as if there are 2 of them.
Some of these guards are going to be loyal to him. They will need to fall.
If we want less bloodshed, then Gira's way, I think, is the simplest. Or we go all in on the subterfuge, and
I can also
Durgan, we do it the way that you were originally talking about.
conjure an animal and tell him what to do, and if there's something that needs to be distracted as well, secondary to maybe split up that group of people, I could have them.
How much are you able to talk to that animal that you conjure, and how far can it go?
He can go 60 feet, and he has his own. As long as I can command him to do stuff, he
Actually, not
defends himself.
Not far enough, though.
That's not far enough.
But what if it was almost parallel at the time of whenever, because I had to stay within a certain amount, I could have him, guiding others away while I'm also guiding him, the guard, what's his name?
The sheriff?
The sheriff away. What if it stayed kind of parallel?
It is a lot of what ifs.
It is.
I agree with
I mean, everything
Morgathi. The more less variables, the better.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just a math equation. That's all.
I think it's smart to have the distraction and get ourselves over the wall.
And then do we wait till it disperses? I don't particularly.
I think that's a judgment call. We're going to have to
That's
make
going
that
to
moment.
depend on
Even
if
if
we
your
have his attention.
even if your fireball is able to take out as many as it can, it means that they're all going to be grouped up, and I don't know that that's a luxury that we have.
I mean, it could be great if, like, aerial attacks, and if I get them all stuck. I mean, it could be great that
However-
they're all together.
If we do care about what the town thinks of us,
There's that too.
then that is an attack on the town, not on one corrupt sheriff.
I think we
That is the strongest argument I've heard all night. All right, then, Gira, we do it your way.
I think so.
Unless someone has a better idea.
No, I think the distraction will be enough. Get them at least over there to buy us a little time to get over this wall unnoticed. We'll get the lay of the land once we're over the wall, and then try to send our Texia in as quickly
We will
as
find a
possible.
good ambush point. Preferably one that is not on the other side of town.
No, and
Perhaps a good. Well, you're not going to be able to disguise me in a way that's not going to get noticed. But perhaps
Can't
others.
really make you taller. I forgot
Or
to
me.
bring the things to put in your
says
shoes.
the 6'5"
Super tall, yeah.
huge blonde hair.
Or me. I think we have a common problem of not
Or-
blending in.
Or a lot to look at.
Ismark says you can be both a beast and also silence our sounds at the same time.
As long as I silence us first.
Okay, then I think this plan can work. All right, friends, let's go. We'll look around the wall, maybe 100 feet, something like that. Go around it. Morgathi, you're going to make this thing. I certainly am. It's first time out in the field, and I think I see
Give him a wink.
my plot.
Found a grave already.
We'll be having a philosophical discussion about this someday soon.
I can't wait.
No doubt.
Called it.
But you know, they don't mind, now do they, Durgi?
Don't call me Durgi.
Osseous modus.
I've already stated that we're souls, not bodies.
Just a useless argument.
He is borrowing
doesn't
a
respond.
body
He's so
that
busy raising a dead person out of the ground.
It really is just that easy, isn't it?
How many has he made?
Just one.
Just one.
Feeling strong, Gathy.
What will you name him?
Easy.
It.
Bob. And
Spongy boy. Get over here.
And she goes over to Bob, puts hand on his shoulder. Bob, we thank you for your service. She goes over and gets ready for going over
Okay.
the wall.
But he controls them
Mother
entirely,
probably
right? Like they're not
Probably.
mindless at this point. Like he controls them, right? Morgathi.
How
Okay.
fresh is Bob?
no, Bob is very old. Bob has been picked clean.
Oh, okay.
Bob just has
Bone.
some
But
he's
tatters,
just dusty.
tatters and bones. Yeah,
It's fine.
and he says,
Got a grip on the axe.
"Be a dear." And you see that. Well, of course, you don't actually see, but that thing over there, that wall, that gate, go rip it down. All right, friends, it's probably about time, and it just starts clattering
Okay.
over.
We better move. Let's go.
Now's
All
the
right.
time.
We
I'm already
do.
moving.
And I gather everyone around me to like hold the hands and get the pass without trace on.
All right,
Silence sucked out.
you gather the sounds together.
I'm gonna put aid on you
Yo.
and you because you're
Going in
probably
alone,
gonna need
Yep.
it.
I so squishy.
Feel the presence of the Morning Lord.
Probably Ismark.
Ismark? Okay.
That's a good idea.
Let me mark that down.
I always appreciate your aid as a
And that's five extra points.
Just
Just until-
five maximum more hit
Yeah.
points,
Okay, nice.
Love that.
not temps.
No.
Cool.
Which is also crucially important if you ever do have temporary hit points because they stack.
That's true. And it helps. It helps weather drains.
That lasts for an hour?
8.
8? Oh.
8 hours. Yeah.
All day.
Time.
All night. All right.
All day on it.
Actually, I think that 5 extra points paid off at one point.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Extra hill.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So you are creeping around. Do you want to Do you want to?
The Scooby Doo.
It's what we do well. Sneak.
Do you want to creep? Do you want to creep around toward the combined Vallaki Dust Elk camp, or do you want to creep around?
Oh,
The other way.
I vote north.
Yeah, we
North.
don't want to go near them.
Yeah.
No way.
We're not involving a whole nother camp.
Hell no.
All right, so you
You
start.
guys want to help us?
You start going.
One more group of people to spot us.
No.
So both of y'all are rolling at disadvantage, but you have a +10 to your stealth. So roll at disadvantage with the additional +10.
I am going to make liberal use of guidance
Okay, you can do that ahead of time. That can only be active on one person
at a time.
at a time. Yeah. Okay. So go ahead and then y'all just roll stealth with the additional +10
This time.
and whatever you would also have.
Come.
Er.
Roll for Morgathi. Great. We got
Woo! Wow. Okay.
Uh,
Plus 10 is plus
15.
3. Oh my god, 15.
20.
Horrible. 15.
Yeah.
+10 plus you. Yeah, 15. Okay. It's good that you have serious
Bloody
magic.
hell.
19.
So it's an 18 for
19,
me.
18 at disadvantage.
But wait, he did blessed or he did what?
No, he was guiding himself.
That was for him.
Oh, it's aid he did for us.
Yeah.
Aid.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
26 total.
At
He's so
disadvantage? Wow. Okay.
14.
Pretty sneaky.
Give me a roll for Ismark, please, at disadvantage, and give me a roll for Sasha. Just one.
What about Morgathi?
Oh, I wish this was
10
advantage.
plus 10 is 20.
20. Dirt one. Okay.
Plus
They're
whatever.
It's 10 on the die.
10 on the die.
Yeah, plus any stealth he has,
Right. Okay.
plus the 10.
Actually, that's true.
So he should be.
So
he
that
should
would be
be.
a dirty 20.
He should be clanking around, but with pass without, it just gets.
Man, I tell you what, that pass without trace has
That's
so
crazy.
many
Clutch.
It is.
Don't you
Ever gonna.
You keep it
So
in
you
there.
guys just melt into the woods as you go right under the nose, and you hear all this fuck. You hear pounding feet on the ramparts, all running. Oh my God! Morning Lord, preserve us! What the hell is happening? and you just hear.
You're under my breath.
I guess that made sense.
I'm looking around. Do we see the sheriff anywhere running towards it?
Can't see.
Well, you guys are still on the
We're on the other
outside.
side of
Yeah.
the
We're still working on the wall.
You're still on the outside.
Oh.
Of the wall, and you're about to go over it, but you hear all of this activity going over there. With advantage, Artexia, make a deception, either a deception roll or performance roll.
With advantage, you said?
Yeah.
14 plus the perception or.
Deception or
Deception.
performance,
Everyone's higher.
whichever one's
Yeah,
higher.
pick which one.
It might be the same.
They're the fucking same.
Yeah, that's
it's
fine.
plus 1.
Okay.
So 15.
15 is
Not bad.
15 is not bad.
Okay.
It's a respectable number.
I mean, it's higher than basically all of their passive perceptions.
Okay.
So they get. I mean, and remember, y'all, this is all at night, and they're humans, so they can't see what's happening. All they're hearing is screaming.
Oh, good.
All they're hearing is screaming. So I am giving them disadvantage on all of their rolls too. So yeah, as soon as one of them starts screaming, the twilight bark, the twilight scream starts going down the ramparts, and like I said, you hear these guys, and they are, to give them credit, like they are used to wolves. They might even be used to creature attacks. They're not used to an intelligent magic using group though. So eventually somebody figures out, okay, we need to destroy this thing, but they're trying to hit a skeleton with arrows. It's a little rough.
Nothing's happening to him.
It's just like, you go down. No, you go down. Drop something on it. Hurry.
But it has the freaky aspect.
It's horrible. Get the water barrel. Dump it on top of that thing.
Is that Bob?
Hey, Bob.
And then you come around.
Can I turn into the cat and like go up on first to like get a look up and make sure that no one is lingering around where we're about to jump over?
Will we still have pass without a trace if you
You'd
wild
be
shape?
wasting
Yes.
a wild
Yes.
But your wild shape's getting used.
But I'm turning into the
Oh,
cat anyway.
she's already cast
Okay.
pass without trace.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And the cat has climbing.
Yeah, no, that's why I did that. Climbing 30 feet.
So the cat easily scales up the wall, skitters up. A black cat, I assume, for the nighttime. All right, you get over
You're looking around, and the coast for this moment looks clear.
I look down. No.
I use message. I'm like, is that a good meow?
I start tossing my
It's like she could have taken the rope up.
Did I not? I
There's
should.
a chunk. The cat. You as the cat. You help paw Gira's grappling hook into place. You just nudge it over a little bit so it sinks. It sinks in between the timber.
All right, I'll go up last so that I can give all of you some assistance. Who's first?
Okay.
You?
I'm going.
Okay, I use guidance
Okay.
on Gira.
There is a golden light, and it is nighttime, so you're going to need to be careful about shielding that. But
Even with pass without trace?
yeah, because it doesn't block the visual.
If you tell us, like, we can also help, like, everyone who's around you can.
You can do no. I mean,
block
you can help block it, but you need to be aware of that. Like in the day, it wouldn't really be that noticeable, but at night, right now, it is.
Right.
I'm hoping the extra D4 is just going to make a difference of getting us over.
Okay, so
Especially
everyone,
for
go ahead and give me a round. Obviously, not the cat, but everybody else, give me a round of athletics.
Okay, so give yourself an extra D4.
Yeah, Gira first.
Okay.
Gira first.
Nice. That does help.
Let's see.
My roll was not super great.
And your athletics.
That is a 15
At least +4, right?
With
plus 7.
There you go.
Oh, nice.
yeah, with the grappling hook, free scaling it, I would say that's not enough. But with the grappling hook, that's going to do it.
Yeah, I'm just like walking.
Yeah,
myself
you're just
up.
basically walking, and you have an 18 strength now. So
It's like the old Batman thing.
kind of, yeah. All right, so Gira, you're the first up. As far as you can tell, I mean, you're about 100 feet off. It's circumference-wise from the gate, and with all of this activity going on at the gate.
There's ramparts at the top. There's a place for me to stand.
Yeah. There's
or do I just jump down?
no. There's a walkway basically
Okay.
that lines the gate, and it on you. The top of the gate, the 15-foot gate, probably comes to like maybe your lower rib or something.
Can we organize so that I brought up an extra rope so that I can tie off another one as soon as I get up there?
Sure, you bring
have to.
Farron's rope with you.
Okay.
So you bring that, you tie off another rope,
Someone can use the one I just used, and then
and then to speed this up.
Yeah.
That's smart. That's smart. Okay, who's next?
I can reach out and pull if
That's true.
anybody needs an extra
I'll go.
little bit.
Okay, fair.
Sasha needs to go in the middle of us, but he doesn't
Yeah.
need to go last. Yeah.
So the
15?
Give me that.
people that are going to have hard times climbing, I'm going to...
Yeah, 15 is enough. So you still feel the Morning Lord's presence, but you don't need to. 15 is good. So you get up. Kat's already up. Probably Sasha next then. Or do you want Ismark up?
Or Morgathi. Because then we've got another person not clanking up there.
Okay, if you look down at Morgathi, he shrugs and he tries to go. Ooh, Gathi, he is struggling.
Then I'll pull on the rope to help.
I help.
him get.
Make your athletics check because his foot slips on.
Can I help her? Give her advantage on it?
Yeah,
Since
yeah,
I'm up there?
yeah.
Roll with advantage, Melissa.
Yeah, so Farron helps.
I'll grab the rope as well and try to help her pull.
I give y'all a meow.
17.
17. Okay, so he's swaying, and then he hit a slick spot. But basically, between the two of you muscle him up there, and then he's careful not to poke himself on the beveled timber.
Yeah.
And he gets over.
I have to have all of that food at the winery?
I know.
While I'm up there, before I hop down, because I think it's 50 foot tall, right?
15.
Oh, it's 15. Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
But can I do a scan while everyone's doing their hop over? Can I see the sheriff anywhere?
Yeah. Let me finish with the group and
Okay.
I'll have you make that perception check.
Then I look at Sasha.
Okay. Sasha tries to scramble up. Roll for Sasha, and then give him
an extra D4 on the roll.
Yeah, for bless. It's time to use it.
12 plus 2.
Plus
14.
whatever athletics he has.
Which is nothing. Okay.
Damn, he's 14. He's not right below the 15. Shoot.
I get up on 15, so hopefully 14.
Yeah, 14 is struggling, but you help him with the rope. So,
Yeah, I would kind of like quietly call down instructions of like, just hold it. and walk. And then I just pull it.
Okay.
I'll just pull them up.
So you two go. So with Farron helping you, go ahead and roll your athletics again.
Oh, goodness.
With advantage,
Yeah,
'cause I'm helping you.
because you have a little helper.
That is 25.
Okay, as you pull his small ass up there, it's basically like the Gira escalator,
That's the gear.
Just flings them over.
and he's like, "This is kind of fun," and he just like as he like flip and
Yeah, I'll
there
help
would-
him over and then be like, squat down.
There would be a thumb. Well, you don't. Yeah, you know. I mean, you're pulling him so quickly that he's up and over, and there would be a thump, except that the pass without a trace sucks the sound in.
Nice.
And I think that's everybody but
Durkin.
Ismark.
Mark.
Ismark and Durgan are both in. And there's 2 ropes, so one of you could be pulling himself.
All right.
Both of you are strong
I'll put it on Ismark and let him go, and then
roll
I'll
for Ismark here.
see how he does.
Look around you and see if there's anything done. Nothing's like sneaking up on you while y'all are so focused on.
Give me two. Give me 2 perception checks. So one for the sheriff, and then one
Like
for
the
down
one
there.
before. Dang.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
He does have a fat bonus to athletics.
Oh my gosh, I am not really
That's
good today.
because that's an 8.
8.
Total.
Total?
Die total.
Between those.
I don't know what his plus
Yeah.
is.
Okay. There's a bit of a struggle. Go ahead.
All right, so 16 for sheriff.
For sheriff.
And 11 for behind him.
Okay. You see about the time that Ismark is struggling with it because of the extra weight of his full plate, you see a glowing demonic hand race by to the out of the way, fools.
To the gate?
Yeah, toward the gate.
Oh,
All
okay,
the
okay, okay.
commotion
So
on
I
the
didn't
gate.
see him. Okay.
Yeah, and you hear the heavy tread, but he's quick. But the heavy tread of you morons. Okay, and then you 2 ladies give me the rolls. You're trying to haul Ismark up.
Do you want me to roll
no,
or just give her
no,
advantage?
just advantage. You're right.
You have advantage again.
And you said there was nothing behind him, right?
Not that you can see in the dark.
Right.
And then Durgan, go ahead.
Just moving.
Oh, goodness.
Just you.
Hold on. That's her falling. I was good.
15 and a...
Okay, is this strength or athletics,
Athletics again. Yeah.
That is
4, so...
24.
Wow. Okay, so with basically Farron, with like Farron helping to anchor it and just leaning her body weight back, you wrap it around and you hand over hand, and you and Ismark get into this beautiful rhythm. Whereas you're pulling one side, he's pulling the other. And Melissa, he has this huge grin on his face.
Oh my god.
As he comes over the top. And you feel like you're in battle sync. And I know this may seem like a weird choice, but I feel like this is the culmination of a bunch. If you don't have it already, give yourself inspiration.
Your love inside.
No, she just gave it away last round.
did, I
Good
gave it
job.
As you feel, I mean, you feel like that esprit de corps is rising up in this mated pair.
Where's my info?
Where's
my info?
I,
You got high, right?
yeah, so I got a
inspired
total
by
of
Strahd's, man.
No.
20.
Okay. His was the most dangerous because almost by definition, when you blessed yourself, you didn't have any shielding. So you pushed your body.
You haven't changed your proficiency.
This isn't the current sheet.
Oh, okay, good.
So you pushed your body up against the wood to try to block as much of the light as you can. Some of it still spilled over. That was the most dangerous point. Fortunately, the sheriff and anybody else who might have been looking over had already passed by.
Good.
Because you were the very last one, so they don't see the little
Wow.
little flare.
Thank gosh.
And then you see a natural dwarven clamber up. All right, and from
That's a born climber.
and then you all can't hear it, but you hear.
But he has fire.
Kathy, are they still alive?
So do I.
Oh, I'm with Kathy.
And then,
He may be really resistant to fire.
as the bones overheat and shatter,
Do other things.
Oh, crud. Okay.
spread out. Find whoever did that.
Okay, now they're looking for us. All right.
They are looking.
And
Spread out.
Well, they're spread out.
And Ismark says, but they are not concentrated. Yes. Okay, so you're in this back So at this point, y'all,
I'm pulling up ropes.
you're pulling up ropes, and then Ismark's already looking around, and Sasha taps on your shoulder, Durgan, and he points down. Good eyes for a human, where there's a little ladder.
Oh, that'll make life easier. Okay, cool.
Oh, hell yeah. All right, we'll use that
So
ladder.
you guys start clambering down the ladder in roughly the same order, that you did, except Ismark goes down first because you're still pulling up the ropes as that's happening. And he wants one of the two heavy. I guess all three of you are, but he wants one of the two warriors either at the front or the back. You notice, Durgan, there's been some interesting shift. Ismark is now counting you as a warrior first and a priest second from the way that his posture and his body language is.
Weird.
Because he's willing to let you he's willing to let you slot into one of the warrior, caboose or
He stood the front line before,
yeah.
and he's probably seen some of that.
Interesting, Ismark. Okay.
Remember, it's only been about
Warrior
2 weeks or something that this has been going on, so and he saw you as a priest, like, very strongly at the beginning.
That's true.
So, because he thinks the Morning Lord sent you to him in answer to his prayers, if you remember all the way back to that session. So he clambers down, is looking around, and as you're going down,
We're sticking close to Artexia so that
We're still a
the
kitty.
sound is... Yeah, we're sticking close together.
once Morgathi had got up there, he looks around at the one torch that you're going to go by. He just quickly grabs that torch and extinguishes it in one of the water barrels up here.
Smart.
Right in the middle of him doing that, is there any type of like little tent thing I can peer over and see where the general is, or whatever? The sergeant.
If you're willing to go over the rampart some, because you're like up on the wall and you have this walkway, you'd have to go around a bit because it curves. You'd have to go around a bit, but you might be able to get eyes on the gate if you want to do that, or do you want to stick close to
No,
the
I'll have to stay close to everyone with the pass without trace. Yeah.
Okay, that's right. Man, pass. Okay, so you climber.
Being clutch.
It's so small.
Yeah.
We're about to not have it, though, because she's going to have to run off by herself.
Yeah, but we're not going to need to necessarily be sneaking around.
All right, so you're in this. You're in essentially the dark. The humans presumably are having a little bit of trouble now, but everyone with dark vision is fine. And
Which is 3 of us, not including you.
All of
I have dark vision with cat.
Yeah.
yeah, so the two.
You can't direct anybody or tell people.
all the PCs
she can talk to
have
me.
it. I could talk to her.
Yeah, so the only the Koyanovich brothers are struggling.
Only if you talk to me
We
first.
should chuck them in the middle.
Where do you want
Are we
to?
already that far? Oh, I'm fine. Brain.
I'm about to say what? You're babies.
No, my brain mixed
You don't
that
know
up
your
with
future last name?
the Voctor brothers. I was like, why are the Voctor brothers here?
They're like, we had a feeling you were coming.
Where would you like to go? You seem to have managed to.
We get
Still
ourselves
around in the city.
to. Are we able to make our way to the area she spoke about, or is that pretty
far?
far?
That's
away?
far.
There.
It is
pretty far,
far.
okay.
Yeah, I was already retracting that location.
then-
just 'cause of-
That's on the other side of the city.
just-
but something
We're-
like
What's
that.
the
where we
closest,
have
most
more of an
defensible?
open-
Yeah, we are just in the northwest
We're in the north.
section
We have a
of
town
the
map,
city.
don't we?
That's actually not far from the church.
You are correct. That is not that.
We could go to
I mean,
the
that's-
graveyard.
That is closer to the church. If you hugged, you don't want to exactly hug the wall because the guards are going to be up
right.
there. But you were only about.
I don't know if the church is where we want to go.
You were
Outside the church.
you were only
There's
about
the graveyard.
cemetery.
two.
Yeah, they could raise more soldiers if we need to.
It's true.
like right by the
and
gate.
and technically, the sheriff is right where he needs to be when we're done with him. So
Right? Put him in his grave.
So you begin to. Do you begin to make your way? begin to make your way to the church?
I think we do,
Yeah, I think
unless someone's got a better
cemetery.
idea.
I mean,
Unless we
there's not,
spot something along the way.
yeah, we'll keep an eye out on our way. For
But I think we're, I don't know. I mean, the church is like, is that right by the gate, or is it a couple blocks over from?
I just know that the church is in the northwest part of town.
It is roughly 1,000 feet from the gate, and you guys are already 100 feet closer to it. So let's say it's about 900 feet away from you now. Okay, so that is where
Unless there's a more appropriate spot, that seems like a good place
no,
to go
it's
because
fine.
it's open, it's unoccupied. It means that
think
we can
heading-
actually
at least
like
it's
cut
something
loose.
where
we don't have to go
familiar with
inside and cause
We don't
damage.
have to go in. It's actually not a bad place to have a confrontation.
And we can raise a zombie.
It'd be funny.
Another one.
Yeah, no, there is no dearth of bodies there.
Well, That's not what we said.
All right, faraway friends, that is where we will leave the tale for now. Hopefully you've enjoyed this, and we will definitely see what happens with this sheriff situation next episode. Thank you so much for being with us, and we will see you then. Take care.
What could go wrong?